still hear me? Go. Okay.
Yep. Welcome in, everybody, to Dike-New Hartford Baseball JV game against Sumner-Fredericksburg. Getting ready to start. Coaches are meeting at home plate with the umpires, having a quick discussion here about where things, how the field sits, and I think now just checking because they got some people directly behind the plate, so I don't know if they're going to slide them around or get them out of that line of view, which is a tough line of sight for the pitcher and for the fielders out there. But Brad, as we get going here, we really haven't had anything happen since we were on last. We were on Tuesday night, and game Wednesday got rained out, and then at GR or at Grundy Center, and then they're not going to make that one up, we were told. So really, the team's been off a couple days here.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what we get out of this JV lineup, which struggled against Clear Lake. So I'm looking for these JV lineup batters to see if they can come out with a different kind of aggressiveness at the plate and see what they can come up with against these Sumner-Fredericksburg Cougars. Beautiful night here in Dike. Looks like all the flags are pretty much still. It's about 84 degrees here at just about before game time. So we'll get started here shortly. Jacob Wood, the sophomore, will be taking the hill tonight for the Wolverines here in this JV game. The catcher's going to be Cooper Steffen, so I'll give you the batting order and that kind of stuff as we go along. But no, it'll be Jacob Wood and Cooper Steffen, pitcher catcher, and for Sumner-Fredericksburg, it's Jackson Reisner doing the pitching, and it'll be McCoy Nuss doing the catching for the Cougars. So Butcherfeld has his Wolverine JV team ready. About ready to take the field, and here they come.
Well, Brad, you mentioned it. Big thing here for this Wolverine team, you want to see him hit the ball a little bit better than we did the other night.
Yes.
Really struggled at the plate.
Yep.
Couldn't put a lot together, and it showed there then as they struggled a little bit against Clear Lake. So looking to bounce back. Like I said, get Wood here on the mound. We haven't seen him in a couple weeks, I don't think.
No, we haven't seen him in a couple weeks. So has a fresh start, probably. So hopefully he can go quite a ways. Had a little bit of difficulty, I think, when he was on the hill the last time. I don't know if that was against South Hardin or what, but I do remember I know he had one homer that got hit against him. So
yeah,
we'll see.
He just missed on a couple pitches there, and the hitters were ready for it. So there again, if you're sitting on a pitch, you get an opportunity there to take a shot at it, and so it'll be interesting to see tonight how he comes and what he's got to deal here. And so we'll be after the first inning here of the JV game, we're going to be joined by one of the two seniors on this squad, Ian Steffen, will join us tonight for a quick little interview, talk about him being a senior, and we're going to see him back in the lineup after a couple games off.
Yeah,
a couple games of being DH'd for. So
be a little bit of a shakeup in the varsity lineup, but we'll get to that as that game comes around. We'll be one of the heavy hitters for the Dike-New Hartford Wolverines is missing tonight, but I mean, we talked about it, Joe. 1 through 9. I mean, they're good batters in there. So
yeah, and I pulled stats again this afternoon as we were getting prepared for this game, and it's amazing. I don't think I've seen a lineup like ours with from top to bottom.
Wood's first pitch misses outside, ball 1.
We'll talk about that before we get into we do pregame for the varsity game here.
Yep. Curveball swinging, strike 1. 1-1 on Nuss, the catcher.
A couple things to notice here on the stream as we go along, as we've got some different between inning splash screens, and so hopefully just something a little different, something to kind of keep the eyes awake and tweak the scoreboard again tonight just for a little something different. But let us know how it looks. If you're around and you're watching, definitely give us a shout and let us know.
Give us a shout and let us know if you can't hear us or anything. Please let us know. I mean, anything to improve your game, so we'll try and make that happen. Full count now on Nuss. Wood sets and delivers the full count pitch. Lifted high, that's going to make out of play.
That'll be back here.
So Nuss will live to see another pitch.
Really a good pitch by Wood there. Kept it up just a little bit and really didn't give Nuss anything good to hit.
No, he did not. So we'll see what he gives him here. Swing and miss, strike 3. Good pitch by Wood.
Yeah, watching Wood warm up tonight. He definitely had that curveball working.
Oh, yeah,
so we'll see if he can get a few of those to go. He really another one of those lefties that throws that sweeping curve.
Yep.
So
and does it pretty effectively. Wood gives Stefan the nod and throws it. Lifted over the head of block into left field. Looks like Rindles is there. Out in the outfield first, probably. Yep.
Rindle's out there.
And
yeah, these JV games, we always kind of get subs in and out pretty hectically. So for us, it's always kind of hard to keep who's where.
That was Van Englenberg singling. Brings up the third baseman, Colin Williams. Pitches inside, ball 1. Tate Block is the 8th grader at third. Connor Dancer's at short. Levi Folkers is at second, and Trevor Folkers is at first. Rounding out the Wolverine infield. That's fouled back right at us. That's going to land right in front of us.
One hops the concession stand.
So
yes, and everybody's awake in the concession stand now.
Hopefully.
That one was low for ball 2, 2-1 count here.
2-1 on Williams. Van Englenberg takes his lead. Driven foul past the third base coach. Good hands there.
Quick scoop there by the third base coach.
Evens the count at 2. Time called. Now Williams steps in the box. Oh.
They're going to send the runner to second, so I'm going to guess there was a balk there.
Somewhere.
Maybe I wasn't looking. Maybe Wood didn't quite get himself set. We haven't seen too many of those this year.
No.
Pitch skips in and off.
Oh.
Skips in and off of Stefan's shin pad. So full count here.
Three and 2. Swing and miss. Drop third strike.
Stefan up throwing.
And gets him out at first for 2 outs.
Runner does advance to third on that though, Brad. So Cougars with a guy at third looking to scratch a run across right away in this first inning.
Jackson Reisner doing the pitching tonight for the Cougars. Left-handed batter. 2 outs. Man at third. Ball must have been just outside. Ball 1.
Well, and something tonight that we've seen, and we've talked about it with a lot of the Wolverine pitchers, is Wood working right around the plate, staying within the strike zone and pretty close.
Got Reasoner out in front of that one, 1-1. Looks like we have Stefan making his way up here right now.
Yep, we'll get him after the. If he's up here between innings, maybe we'll take him between.
Yep.
Half inning.
You have the other headset?
Yep, I got it.
Okay.
So we'll get him on as soon as we get a chance here. Wow, nice pitch.
Curveball, 1-2 on Reasoner. What a pitch by Wood. Two outs, one on, no score.
Oh, he threw it again.
Threw it again and got him looking.
Great job by Wood of coming back with that pitch.
Well, Joe, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
Wood comes back with it. So we'll be back for the bottom of the first right after this. But right now we're going to be joined by Ian Stefan, one of two seniors here on this Dike-New Hartford Wolverine team.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can.
All right.
Okay.
Welcome in. Ian, welcome in. For starters, this is something Brad and I have been able to do this year. We got the third headset, so we can kind of interview you guys a little bit during the JV games. Couple questions right off the bat. You know, you're one of two seniors on this team. You've been around this program for quite a while. What's it like being a senior with this group of guys underneath you?
It's awesome. It's a lot of fun. It's a real fun group of guys, and you know, it's been fun to see the program progress over the past couple of years. I think we're in a real good spot.
Well, and you mentioned it there. You know, the first year Brad and I were doing this was the COVID year, so it was that shortened season. You were part of that group that made it down to state there. And
I was, yeah.
That was quite the experience.
It was an interesting season, to be sure.
Yeah, that's for sure. And the teammates you have now, I mean, you've been playing with now for at least 3 years, for sure. I mean, all except for a few or a handful that you haven't, you know, don't get back. But, I mean, you're talking about Varney and Texter and Reineke. What's it like playing with those guys?
It's a lot of fun. They know what they're doing.
Yep.
They make it fun. They're always joking around and stuff, but when it's game time, they're serious.
Yep.
They keep us focused. They keep the energy up, and they know what they're doing. They play good baseball, so it's a lot of fun.
Well, we got a chance to peek at the lineup tonight, so we see you're back in the lineup after a couple games, not hitting, just playing left. So what tonight? You know, what do you expect here from Sumner-Fredericksburg as you guys get ready for this one?
I'm expecting a good game. I think, you know, we're going to have to obviously get our bats going. We're going to have to hit well because they're going to do the same. And so, yeah, I think if we just string some hits together early, keep the energy up and such, then we should be good to go. It should be a good game, though. Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Well, Ian, thanks for joining us.
Perfect. Thank you.
Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Good luck.
All right. Again, that was Ian Stefan, senior left fielder for the Wolverines. We get ready here to start the bottom of the first inning.
Strike one on Tyler Bakken.
So again, we'll get to this lineup as we go through it. Again, I know we didn't run through it at the beginning, but we'll get through here as we go. It's 1-1 now, a little bit outside.
Bakken sits with that open stance. Right-handed batter. That pitch misses. Oh,
Nope.
That's strike
Caught the edge.
2. I think we got 1 and 2. Bakken drives it foul and
Couldn't quite make the play.
A little dropsy in the stands there, but that we had a one-handed catch. The 2-2. Pitch is upstairs.
Yep, we're at full now, so we missed a pitch while we were talking to Stefan there. So
okay, so it's 3 and 2 on Tyler Bakken. Drives it up the middle. Grass kind of holds it up, and he's going to be safe.
well, as we've seen, Brad.
Still waiting.
Yep. That's trying to catch up. Okay, looks like we might be back on, Brad.
All right.
We had a little technical difficulty there, folks. Sorry about that. Everything froze up, so Wolverines have scored 2 runs here in the bottom of the first inning before the Cougars can make the third out.
Tate Block grounds out to end the inning for the Wolverines, but the double by Cooper Steffen plates 2 for the Wolverines. They are leading 2-0. We'll go to the top of the second right after this.
All right, back here in Dike for the Wolverines JV game against Sumner-Fredericksburg. In case anybody missed it, we did have some technical difficulties there in the first inning. So Wolverines do lead this one 2-0 as we come back to the top of the second with Jacob Wood on the mound.
Wood's first pitch, outside ball 1 to Schoonover.
Swing and a miss, 1-1 here. Trying to get the scoreboard on stream updated.
The 1-1 to Owen Schoonover. Lifted high on the infield. The Folkers brothers talk it out. Big brother takes it. Out number 1.
I don't think there was any talking it out, Brad. That was Trevor just taking control.
I had to put a little drum in there.
I know.
Aiden Kester up next. Takes ball high from Jacob Wood, 1-0. That's lifted high on the infield.
Steffen out from behind the plate.
And makes the play. Good play by Cooper.
Well, and that's 2, because, again, if anybody missed it there in the first inning, it was Steffen's double that scored the 2 runs for the Wolverines.
Good job by Cooper getting rid of the mask, locating the ball, and putting the squeeze on it. Brings up the shortstop, Egan. I think he went around. Strike number 1 as they appeal down to first. Well,
quickly
Joe,
up 0-2.
yeah, Wood has that curveball going.
Yeah, it's been working for him pretty well tonight. A lot of movement in warm-ups, as we've said, and it's getting in on these Cougar hitters.
It's in the dirt. 1-2.
Might have overthrown that one just a touch.
Little. Do you still have that lineup?
Well, the 1-2 pitch here.
Wood sets and delivers. Breaking ball misses. 2-2.
Maybe had a little too much movement on that one.
Hey, we don't know who that guy coming up to bat is. Unless he's wearing a different jersey. The 2-2 pitch to Egan. In the dirt.
In. Full count.
Wood sets on the hill. The leg kick and the fire. Curveball got him.
Oh, left it up a little bit.
Base on balls.
Got him a walk.
Got him to walk. That's exactly right. Brings in number 44.
We don't have, yeah, we
don't have
nothing
a
on him.
44 on this, unless it's Trask. That pitch is in tight. Did that get him?
Got him,
did.
yep. Well, it's going to put runners at first and second for the Cougars.
Brings in the shortstop Werner. Or excuse me, that's not that's the left fielder Werner. 2 on, 2 outs. Wood having a little trouble here getting the third. Delivers strike number 1. Runners take their lead. Nobody holding them on.
That one was in tight, too.
1-1 on the number 9 batter, Keegan Werner. Runners have a huge lead. Swing and miss, strike 2. Got him with a little bit of high heat there.
Yeah, good spot for that pitch. Got him to chase it a little bit. Runners are kind of doing their best to take everybody's mind off of what's going on at the plate, but Wood doing a good job of focusing in.
Comes back with the high heat, 2-2.
And Steffen's done a good job of holding that runner at second, coming out of the crouch and getting to where he needs to make that throw if it needs to be thrown.
The 2-2. There goes the runner from second, and it's lifted high. Is that going to make out of play? It is.
Yep. Yeah, we'll do it again.
Woods ready for the 2-2. Here it comes. Driven into center. On the back pedal is Bakken and squeezes it for the third out. Cougars leave 2 on the base pad. Score nobody. Will come back with the bottom of the second after this.
All right, back here in Dike for the bottom of the second inning. Wolverines lead this one 2-0. Looks like Levi Folkerts will start this inning off for the Wolverines, Brad.
He will, and it'll be the 7, 8, 9 hitters for the Wolverines against Reisner of the Cougars. The first pitch in the dirt, ball 1.
That one skipped away. And we saw a little bit of that in warm-ups here. The ball getting away a little bit from the Cougars catcher. Nuss.
Levi grounds one in the hole to short. And Egan makes the play. So 1 out. Brings in Dax Weedman.
Well, and you're not going to have a whole lot of strike zone here in these next 2 guys.
No. These 2 are not shorted at the plate either. Oof. Nice stop by the catcher, Nuss.
They need to come all the way out of his crouch.
Weedman, a left-handed batter, lifts one in the air. Second baseman Schoonover is there and makes the play. Out number 2 brings in Caleb Rendles. The pitch. Lifted high on the infield again. And the pitcher, Reisner, makes the play. 3 up, 3 down. We'll go to the top of the third after this.
All right, we're back here in Dike for the top of the third inning. Wolverines still lead this one 2-0, and Brad really just couldn't get much going that last half inning, and 3 up, 3 down. So we'll look here to rebound on the defensive side in the top of the third.
Top of the third, it'll be Drawley, the number 10 hitter, and then top of the order for the Cougars. Curveball high from Wood. Now the flag starts to blow right to left.
Good strike.
1-1. Wood sets, gives the nod, and delivers. Fouled away down the right field line. Makes out a play. 1-2 on Drawley, the right fielder. Pitch is outside. 2-2.
Well, and really, that's at this point at 1-2, that's not a bad spot for that pitch. See if you get him to chase a little bit, but he didn't, so come right back.
Block shaded in just off the grass. Nibbles the outside corner, doesn't get the call. Full count now. The full count pitch by Wood. Got him looking, strike 3. Out number 1. Strikeout number 3 for Jacob Wood here in this JV game. Top of the order, McCoy, Nuss. Struck out looking his first time up to bat, or swinging. Woods pitch. Lifted high.
Stephan couldn't find it.
No, he couldn't.
Stephan peeled out, but he went the other way, so.
0-1. Again, 2-0 Wolverines. Woods sets. Fouled back. 0-2.
Wood way up here, so you expect maybe to see something a little bit out of the zone, trying to get him to chase.
See what he brings here. Curveball.
Ooh. That thing
Slice.
bent right into the zone. That was really a nice pitch, Brad. Nuss just did a good job of sitting on it.
Yep, sliced it right out of play. Just
There's
misses.
the nibble.
1-2. Good spot to miss. The 1-2 by Wood. Bending
There it is.
curveball got him swinging.
Came right back with that curve.
Out number 2, strikeout number 4. Brings in Ty Van Englenberg.
And we talked a little bit about it, Brad, that the mound tonight looks like it's a little bit, maybe was a little wetter than they expected. Coach Busher felt had to come out and groom it between innings.
High and outside, ball 1. Yeah, it does look pretty dark up there. Strike 1, 1-1. Nobody on. 2 outs, top of the 3rd. Bending curveball misses. 2-1.
It's got a ton of movement on it tonight. Wow.
The 2-1 by Wood. Comes back. Little high. 3-1 now on Van Englenberg. Strike number 2,
Inside
full
strike.
count. Gets the call in the inner portion. Woods 3-2 with 2 outs. That's over the head. He's going to have a base on balls.
Yep, just a little overthrown there, maybe.
Seen that last inning where he got the first 2 and walked the next one. Brings in the number 3 hitter, Williams. Chase the runner back. Not a big lead by Van Englenberg. Trevor Folkert's holding him on. In the dirt, good stop by Stephan.
Well, and one thing I'll say about these the Cougar runners is they look like they're going on every pitch. I mean, their secondary lead is great.
That pitch is upstairs. 2-0 now on Williams. That's over the head. 3-0 now on Williams.
Well, and a snap throw by Stephan down to first.
3-0 on Williams. Van Englenberg takes his lead. strike number 1.
Well, ran it right on the outside edge of the plate. A good spot for it in that situation, Brad.
See if Wood can get him to swing at something here. Does. Fisted it. Foul.
Just off the handle.
Out of the reach of Stefan and the third baseman block.
Well, so full count here, Brad. 2 outs. Expect the runner to be going on the pitch, so.
Williams had that defensive swing. Wood chases him back.
Good thought there. Thinking the same thing we were, that if he takes off, you might catch him.
Wood's planted on the rubber, and he delivers. Swing and fouled away. Van Anglenberg's going to come back, and we'll
do it again.
Do it again. The 3-2 do-over as Van Anglenberg takes his lead. The pitch. Inside, and he's going to walk him.
Well, he was right. He was right. That was right there, Brad. So a good pitch.
Yeah.
You know, a good spot for it. And with 2 strikes, a tough one to watch, but watched it and got the walk. So Wood here, refocus, get ready to attack the pitcher.
Reisner, the next one. Up to bat for the Cougars. Takes strike 1. Both runners take their lead. Dancer kind of dances behind Van Anglenberg. Slaps. Oh, just under the glove of block. Runner's going to be waved home.
Yep.
He's going to score on that base hit by Reisner.
Cougars get on the board. And Reisner did a good job of going with the pitch and pushed it out to the opposite field and just snuck under the glove of block over there at third.
A hot shot. Almost looked like it took block by surprise, but under the glove nonetheless. We'll have runners on the corners again. Brings in, looks like we'll have a pinch runner for Reisner.
Wolverines are going to play this one, looks like straight up, not holding the runner at first. Are going to hold maybe a little bit at second.
Lifted out of play again.
Right back here in front again.
On Schoonover. Oh and 1, 2 outs. 2-1 in favor of the Wolverines. There goes the runner from second. Oh, and Stefan had trouble getting it out of his glove.
Couldn't quite get it out of his glove, but. And it would have been a tough throw anyway with a right-handed batter in the box, so.
1-1. Wood sets and delivers. In the dirt.
With the runner from first up to second, but that's really it. Stefan does a good job of blocking it.
Two and 1. On Schoonover. That pitch is high. 3-1. Wood sets for the 3-1. Swung and missed, strike 2. Here we go again with another full count pitch. Already the 4th batter to have a full count on him here in the top of the 3rd. Cougars are threatening. That's ball 4. That loads the bases for the Cougars and brings up Kester, who flied out in foul territory to Cooper Steffen. Wood trying to work out of a jam. Delivers ball outside. Runners take their lead. That's over the head. 2-0.
Well, here's we've hit this third inning. We've Wood just a little bit wild, trying to get further away from that zone. So need to lock back in and find one.
That gets away from Steffen. Oh, that hit him. That's going to tie the ball game now at 2.
Well, it's going to keep the bases loaded and bring Coach Buscherfeld out of the dugout. Nope, and he's saying, everyone else, get out.
No, just going to talk to his pitcher.
Him and Wood.
Yep.
And Steffen a little bit here, just kicking the dirt around and kind of getting his head off it and get him a breather.
Gather his thoughts and.
Nope, it looks like Wolverines are gonna make a change. They're gonna bring. Looks like they're gonna bring Trevor Folkerts in. They're gonna move Levi Folkerts to first, and Tyler Bakken will come in from center and play second, and Wood will go out to center field. So.
And maybe that, I don't know, if Wood didn't feel right anymore or what, but.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess based on the way Coach Buscherfeld came out, he was just gonna chat with him quick, and I don't know, maybe his arm's bothering him or something, but either way, the Wolverines are gonna make a pitching change. So we're gonna see Trevor Folkerts here on the mound. And we've seen Folkerts a couple times this year, Brad, so not uncommon for him to come in and get some innings. But here again, you're going to come in inheriting bases loaded, and but you have 2 outs. You can get a ground ball, get an out, and get out of this inning, and leave it tied.
Like he has to do a little more follow through. Looks like he's still high on this one. So we're ready to go after
Steffen a quick drink.
Yep.
Blue Texture out.
The water boy.
Bringing Steffen some water so he can stay hydrated.
Mask is on, and we're ready.
All right, 2 outs. Bases are loaded here, and Folkerts comes up to
Is on the
pitch.
hill. Yep. Sam Egan in the box.
First pitch is a strike.
Strike 1.
So we talk about this as when the varsity changes pitchers, but same thing here is Wood brings such a sidearm left-handed delivery, and Folkerts is way more over the top.
1-1, that just high on Egan. Driven foul. Pass Folkerts on first.
So here again, way up. You know, if you're Trevor, you don't want to give him anything too good, but you know, if you can get that strike, it'd be a great way to get out of this inning.
Exactly right. All runners take their lead. The pitch. Fouled back here. We'll do the 1-2 over again with 2 outs and base pads are loaded. Folkerts stares in at Steffen and delivers. That pitch is high for ball 2.
Well, and that foul ball, while it does mean he's going to throw some more pitches, it doesn't hurt.
No. That's driven into center. That's going to plate a couple. Woods there. Unloads the cannon.
Oh, that was closer than I thought it was going to be. And the Cougars do score a couple, though. Probably not the thing you wanted with just coming off the mound.
No. Brings in Gavin Trask. 4-2 now, favor of the Cougars. Ball outside, 1-0. Folkert's ready. Swing and miss, strike one. Good pitch by Trevor.
A good comeback pitch there by Trevor after the first one was a little bit outside.
Kester at second, Egan on first. The pitch by Folkerts. Ooh, swings and misses.
Not sure what was going on there.
No, got a gift from Trask.
Yeah, that one was well up and in.
Folkerts looking to end the inning here. The pitch, outside, 2-2. The pitch, that's high. Full count now on Trask.
Well, I expect we'll see the runners moving here again.
With 2 outs. Folkerts is set. Got him looking, strike 3. Good job by Trevor. That'll end the inning, and the Cougars plate 4, but leave 2 and lead 4-2. We'll be back after this.
All right, back here in Dike for the bottom of the third. Cougars score 4 runs in the top of the third and lead this one 4-2 now, Brad.
Wolverines looking to make some noise here in the bottom of the third. Cooper Penwell first to bat, the number 10 hitter in the lineup. Looks at strike 1. Then we'll have Bakken and Trevor Folkerts to follow. Third baseman Williams in on the grass.
Strike two
on Penwell.
Here again, if you're the Wolverine hitters, Brad, you got to go up there ready to hack.
0-2 on Penwell. 1-2 as that pitch was low from Reisner.
That one skipped in a little.
Reisner sets and delivers the 1-2. 2-2.
Nope, that was strike 3.
That must have been strike 3, huh?
I'm not 100% sure what happened there, but
out number 1, strikeout number 2 by Reisner.
Can bring Bakken up.
Bakken's going to lift one.
Foul.
Foul. Kind of getting staticky here now. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you. I just lost an earpiece.
Oh.
Let's lost the side.
Outside. 1-1. 1-1, 1 out. Bakken's going to drive it foul. 1-2.
There we go.
There, it's
I
better.
don't know what happened there.
I don't know. 1-2 on Bakken.
Technology.
Technology again, we'll blame it on. Bakken's ready for the 1-2 from Reasoner. Swing and miss, strike 3. Next up, Trevor Folkerts. He struck out his first time. He's 0 for 1. Folkerts going to poke one into left field. And the left fielder, Werner, makes the play for out number 3. Wolverines go up, 3 down. We'll be back for the top of the 4th after this.
All right, we are back here for the top of the 4th inning. Wolverines trail this one 4-2. Folkert's back on the mound here. He came in the end of that last inning for the Wolverines, and he'll look to get back after it.
Be Werner, Drawley, and Nuss up for the Cougars. Ball skips in there, 1-0. Top of the 4th inning, already about 8 minutes till, 7 minutes.
This is probably our last inning here, Brad.
Ball high, 2-0.
Although I haven't seen the varsity guys come out
Nope.
yet, so see Sumner-Fredericksburg guys getting ready, but until we see the Wolverines start getting ready.
Yeah. Outside, 3-0. On Werner, the left fielder. Lifts it high. Stefan gets rid of the mask and doesn't make the play.
Couldn't quite get to it.
3-1. On Werner. Swing and miss, strike 2.
Well, Folkerts battles back to a full count here, Brad. So look to go get Werner and get this first out.
Folkerts sets for the full count and walks him.
On that one a little bit low.
Brings in Drolly. Outside 1-0. Werner, a good lead on first. Takes his lead, the pitch, squares around to bunt, puts down a beauty, but goes foul.
Great job of having the grass where it is. That thing rolled up and hit the edge of the grass there and kicked it right foul. So good bunt, but
good bunt by Drolly, but it just goes foul.
Now you see why the Wolverines always put it out on the grass.
Yeah, you bet. Well, that ball will die right on that grass.
Oh.
If it's out there. 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Good block there by Stefan.
Keeps Werner at bay. Folkerts ready. Bunt again, and that goes foul. 2-2.
Well, safe to say we're not going to see the bunt again.
No, I wouldn't think so. But we've seen stranger things.
True.
The 2-2 to Drolly. Swing and miss. The throw down to second is wide of second. That goes into center.
Oh, he's going to take off for third now. Wood's going to come up firing.
Oh, that's good job by Block. Drolly strikes out swinging for out number 1. But Werner advances all the way to third on the overthrow.
That one just skipped off of Bakken's glove and then by Dancer, and Wood had to come up throwing and threw it just a little bit offline. So
Folkerts ready. Swing and miss, strike 1. 1 out, 1 on. Still 4-2 Cougars. That's driven into left. Weedman's back and doesn't make the play. Falls down. Rolls all the way to the fence. That's going to plate 1. The double by Nuss makes it 5-2. Brings in Van Englenberg. Runner takes his lead. Folkert's pitch is high. Ball 1. The 1-0 is outside. 2-0 on Van Englenberg. Two and 0, 1 out, 1 on. 3-0. Wolverine pitching has struggled here as of late, since the 3rd inning.
Yeah, looked good through 2, and really have just kind of struggled now to get outs.
That's going to be a walk. brings in the number 3 hitter, Williams. With 2 on, 5-2 Cougars. Outside, ball 1.
Yeah, I see the Wolverines starting to come out to get dressed. So, yeah, this is probably going to be the last inning.
Yep.
Wolverines have a chance to hit one more time.
Gets away, and the runners are going to move up. Two and 0 on Williams. Swing and miss, strike 1. Big swing there by Williams. That pitch is outside, 3-1. The 3-1 by Folkerts. Lifted high. Block and foul territory. Makes the play. Out number 2.
Good job of circling around the runner out there.
Oh, yeah. Made a complete circle around Nuss, who's standing on second.
Oh, it's like we're going to have a
pinch runner.
Yeah, we'll get Nuss out so we can start getting the gear on.
Yep. Brings in Reisner. Drove in 2 as the last time up to bat. Drives one foul. 0-1. Reisner's ready in the box. Folkerts sets and delivers. 1-1.
Held up on it.
In tight, 2-1. The 2-1 in the dirt, 3-1. Schoonover on deck. Runners take their lead. The pitch, high and outside. That's going to be a base on balls. That puts the base pads loaded, and we'll have a pinch runner. Schoonover, 0 for 2 with a walk. Base pads full of Cougars. 1-0. Strike 1, 1-1 now. Nuss on third. Van Englenberg on first or second. That's lifted high on the infield. Steffen makes the play. Good play by Steffen. And that's going to end the inning for the Cougars. But they played a run, lead 5-2. Bottom of the 4th coming up. pitchings tonight.
All right, we are back here, bottom of the fourth. What's probably going to be the last gasp here for the Wolverine hitters.
It'll be Dancer, Steffen, and Wood.
Trail this one by 3.
Wolverines need some runners. That's Reasoner's pitch is outside on Dancer, 1-0. That's going to hit him.
No, Dancer quick with the feet, got out of the way.
Dances out of the way, 2-0. It'll be Cooper Steffen and then Jacob Wood to follow. Drives one into center. Center fielder Van Englenberg's there and makes the play. Out number 1.
Well, Steffen had double his first time up, so look for him to stay hot at the plate.
Need him on as he drove it into left center. He's ready. That skips away. 1-0. On Cooper Steffen. Reasoner's pitch. That's inside, 2-0. The 2-0 by Reasoner. Swung and missed, strike 1. Boy, he was going to hit that one.
Yeah, it was good swing there by Steffen.
Outside, 3-1 now.
Well, and here, Brad, you wonder how long they'll leave Reasoner on the mound. That'll be ball 4. And really, in the first 2 batters, the only the one in play and the strike were swings by the Wolverines.
Yeah,
so
exactly. So, see what happens
and
here.
If you're Wood here, go up there being a little patient.
Jacob Wood, next in the box. The pitch by Reasoner. There goes Steffen. That throw is wide as second, and he's going to have himself second base. Wood swings and misses at strike 1. That ball gets away from Nuss, the catcher.
Steffen quickly moves up to third.
1-1. Breaking ball misses, just misses. 2-1. Swings and misses, strike 2.
Steffen's getting pretty good lead over there at third. They're not holding him on. They're playing on the grass.
Now the third baseman Williams in on the grass, and Woods swings and misses at strike 3.
Wolverines down to their last out, Brad.
Brings in Tate Block. Block swings and misses, strike 1. Strike 2. That gets away from the catcher.
Must have been fouled.
0-2 quickly on Block. Levi Folkert's on deck. That's behind him. 1-2. One and two on block. That's going to plunk him.
Good job block wearing one there.
Puts runners on the corners, and Levi Folkert's up to bat.
Again, I don't know what we've seen but one called strike here in 4 batters, Brad, for this inning. So if I'm the Wolverines, I got to go up there patient.
Levi Folkerts represents the tying run here.
There's the called strike, and block takes second. So 0-1 here on Folkerts. Quickly 0-2.
0-2 on Folkerts.
Shorten that swing up, protect a little bit here if you're Levi.
Fouls it away, hangs in there. We'll do the 0-2 over again. Folkerts pokes one into right center. That's gonna
great spot for it. That's a score 2.
Plate 2, and Folkerts is going to have himself a single and a couple RBIs with that single.
Well, pulls the Wolverines within 1, Brad.
Good piece of hitting by Folkerts, brings in Dax Weedman.
And that will bring a visit to the mound. Looks like we were going to have a change. Who's our shortstop?
Egan.
Egan is going to come to the mound. Reasoner will come off, and I'm not sure. They brought a shortstop in off the bench, so I'm not sure who it is.
Nope, that's fine.
So might be.
Could be.
Well, and again, if you're the Wolverines here, you need Folkerts at first as your tying run, pretty much knowing this is going to be it for you.
Yeah, you're going to need some hits here by 8, 9, and 10 here to keep it going.
Well, or a couple, a handful of wild pitches. But if you're, if you're the Wolverine hitters, you got to see strikes.
Yeah, and we talked about it. Weedman throws a wild one to the umpire, gets away from the umpire.
All right, looks like we're about ready to go here. Again, it'll be Weedman up to bat. Rindle's behind him. Wolverines looking to scratch a couple across.
Folkerts takes his lead. Now comes back to the bag. Another lead. Trask holding him on. The pitch. Swung and missed. Strike 1. Oh, 1 on Weedman. Oh, he swings a 0-2. The 0-2 on Weedman. The pitch. Down low. Folkerts is going to take off for second. Has himself second.
Folkerts with the delayed steal.
One and 2.
Ooh.
That just misses him.
Oh, Folkerts. Easy, big feller.
Folkerts pulls the horses back and retreats to second.
Man, he was halfway to third on that one.
Was. Outside. 3 and 2 now on Weedman.
3 straight balls to Weedman after those first 2 strikes. And we've got catcher out to chat with pitcher here real quick. So signs got crossed up there on that one or what?
The 3-2 is high. That's going to be a walk.
Wolverines aren't done yet, Brad.
Brings in Cooper Penn, or no, Caleb Rindles.
Rindles, then Penwell. Rindles up here with 2 outs, 2 on. Winning run at first base. Tying run at second.
Put the bat on the ball, buddy. He
does.
Lifts one into shallow left.
Might have got too much of it. Yep.
And that's going to end the ball game. So Wolverines threaten plate 2, but come up short on this ball game and lose the ball game 5-4. I'm pretty sure.
Yep, they're coming out
shaking.
Shake. So again, yeah, Wolverines dropped this one 5-4. Brad and I will be back here for pregame for the varsity game. Cut away, and the grounds crew, coaches and kids, are gonna work the field and get it all cleaned up. And we'll be back again. We'll be back for varsity baseball this stream. So don't go anywhere. But we will be back in a little while for pregame of that varsity game against Sumner-Fredericksburg tonight. Brad, anything else?
No, I don't have anything else. We'll talk maybe a little bit when we come back, but not right now. So.
All right, welcome back, Wolverine fans, to Wolverine Baseball here on YouTube. Wolverines tonight will host the Sumner-Fredericksburg Cougars here for it was a JV varsity set of games, a JV game. Wolverines got up 2-0 early, then we're down 5-2 and scratched back to 5-4 and just couldn't quite finish it off. So they'll take a loss tonight. You see here on screen the Cougars taking their warm-ups. Wolverines are done with theirs. Really, Brad, we talked about this a little bit before the game, before the JV game and kind of during it, but Wolverines haven't played since we were on last.
No, that fortunate rain out against Grundy. They're not making that one up, as we mentioned. So yeah, a couple days off for this Wolverine baseball team. So
probably helpful for them as they hit this stretch run. And again, just kind of recapping that game that we played the other night. Clear Lake came to town. Carson Costello got to start. Carson Costello went the whole game, and after the first inning, it was 5-3. We thought we were in for a little bit of a lot of fireworks, and really nothing happened then until the fifth when the Wolverines put up 7 in the bottom of the fifth. That was highlighted by a grand slam for Gus Varney, his second of the year.
Yeah,
or his second in 2 games. I mean.
So yeah, after that, Wolverines never looked back, and Costello went the distance, and can't say enough again about a Wolverine pitcher going the distance.
Yeah, and as we talked about and really one stat that stood out to me as I look back at that game, Brad, the Wolverines only struck out once in 6 innings. 1 strikeout over that many innings with scoring 13 runs is just amazing.
Yeah, and the bats are working well for the Wolverine hitters right now. So 1 through 9, it'll be a little different tonight. I'm missing a player, so we'll get you that here shortly. But
yeah, as we get into that, that'll be something we'll definitely have to keep an eye on. I think as we come in here tonight, Wolverines do come in with a 15-0 record, 9-0 in the NICL Central. I've got to make that change because now we're in 3.
Yep.
We have a Central, East, and West, and Dike-New Hartford sits in the Central. And then Sumner-Fredericksburg comes in 7-5, and they're 3-3 in the NICL East. So this is a Sumner-Fred team that plays close games. They battle, and I think that's something that we'll look to see tonight is really a battle and see Sumner-Fred, try and hang with these Wolverines.
Yeah, Sumner-Fred was the first team to hand Jessup their first loss of the year, and they were rated when they beat them. So I'm looking for a good ball game against these Cougars tonight against the Wolverines. So
yeah, and after seeing the lineup, I think I'm going to make an adjustment to my keys to the game. One of them still going to be score early and often. I think work quick is still another big one for them. But the third one's going to be how do these guys who are stepping into spots, and as this lineup changes a little bit, how does that adjust, and how well do they come through for the Wolverines tonight?
Yeah, it's going to be a big, not much of a change, but a little bit of a change for this Wolverine lineup. We're looking at Colin Meester sitting in the 2-hole and Varney's going to be down in the 4-hole as Nick Reineke's at a football camp this week. So
and North Dakota State, so not an insignificant football camp.
No, but
North Dakota State definitely one of those powerhouse FBS or FCS teams that we see quite a bit of. But Brad, kind of on that note, do you want to walk through the lineups here, and
I will.
We'll see where we stand.
For the Sumner-Fredericksburg Cougars, leading off, designated hitter Noah Henderson. He's going to be designated hitting for the second baseman Jackson Wilms. Batting second, playing short, Trace Meyer. Batting third, Tatum Nuss doing the catching, or playing third. Batting fourth, Clay Seahouse playing first. Batting fifth, Jamison Howard pitching tonight for the Cougars. In right field, Caden Trainer batting sixth. Batting seventh, Cade Mitchell in center field. The catcher tonight for the Cougars, Davis Van Sickle, batting eighth. And batting 9 is Ray Land playing left field.
Well, this Cougar lineup, Brad, on the year, they're only hitting about 276, but they've got some good 300 hitters in here, and so this is a team that's capable of hitting. We talked about it. You mentioned it. They handed Jessup a loss, and it was 7-0. It wasn't like it was a tight game against Jessup. They came out and blasted them. So it'd be one of those games we look to see how they run tonight.
Yep. For the Dike-New Hartford Wolverines, Devin Kolash leading off, playing center field. Colin Meester in that 2, batting second, playing second. Will Texter batting third, playing third. Gus Varney in the 4-hole tonight, playing shortstop. Lou Texter batting 5th, playing 1st. Costello in right field batting 6th. Cole McCumber batting 7th, doing the catching tonight. Ian Steffen getting a start after a couple days off. In left field batting 8th. Designated hitting, Michael Walston batting 9th, and he's designated hitting for the pitcher tonight, Cam Decker.
Well, and this will be a chance to see Cam again, Brad. You know, the last time we had Cam here at home, he went the distance.
Yeah,
in that game against GR and was right around the strike zone and really threw a bunch of strikes and didn't really walk a bunch of people.
No.
So I expect nothing else from him tonight, and expect that to be a good one for the Wolverines. No, and as you talked about, just kind of looking at that lineup, I'm looking at our players to watch, and I'll see if you got anybody else. But my 3 that I picked, Gus Varney is my one. He's hitting .511 on the year, and he's gone back-to-back games here in Dike with home runs.
Okay.
Drilled both of them pretty good, and had a triple in that last game. So he's been hitting the ball well and seeing it well. So we want to keep that going. And then my other one is the Texter brothers, Will and Lou. Actually, on the year, Will is hitting .347, and Lou is hitting a little bit higher than him, .349. So, you know, and if you think that escapes Will, you are wrong. He understands that's the case, and he knows what's going on there. So those are my guys. I don't know if you've got anybody.
I have one guy I want to pay attention to tonight, maybe Ian Steffen, getting back into the Dike-New Hartford lineup. See if he can make it work again in the batter's box.
Well, and we had a chance to talk to Ian during the JV game, the beginning of the JV game, and, you know, he really, as a senior and as a leader on this team, guy that's been around for quite a few years, you know, he had a lot of good things to say about his teammates. And,
oh, yeah.
And you can tell how close these guys are and how well they play. And so, you know, hopefully our luck holds and the guys we talk to have good games.
Oh, yeah.
So it'd be great to see Ian come out and break out here today.
And that's the second. Note what Costello said at the end of the game last time, or Tuesday, was it?
Yep.
Tuesday. How well his teammates keep him up on the pitcher's mound and whatnot. I mean, they're really a tight-knit group. These 9 players are them players for Dike-New Hartford.
Well, and we've heard it. I mean, we've heard it for so far every interview we've done. We've heard it from every one of them that how tight this team is, how close they are, and how much they know they have each other's backs.
Yep.
And that's a huge thing when you get into the situation we're in here. I mean, they're sitting here undefeated, and really they're, you know, I looked at the power rankings. I mean, take that for what it is, but I was just kind of digging through stuff today as I was getting ready for tonight, and we're actually sitting 3rd in 2A behind Van Meter and Mediapolis. I mean, those are some pretty good teams. Underwood's right behind us.
Yep.
Beckman Catholic, Esterville, Lincoln Central, Cascade, Williamsburg, Monticello, and Hinton round out the top 10. And, you know, that's pretty good company in there. Not a lot of losses in those groups. So
still, Wolverines are still one of the 3 undefeated teams yet left in Class 2A. But the Sumner-Fredericksburg Cougars, I think tonight, Joe, are going to have something to say about it.
Yeah, this will be. I think this is going to be a situation where if the Wolverines can jump early and get some runs up, then that's going to help them out. I think, you know, Decker, as we've seen, Decker is he's a little bit of the unknown still because there aren't a lot of there's not film on him, there's not tape on him.
No.
You know, he's only thrown a couple games here for us and really didn't throw much last year at the varsity level. So if he works quick and he works around the zone like he's been doing, there's no reason why he can't keep these guys down a little bit.
No, and we talked about that too. I mean, when you get a lead on a team, that, you know, you're more comfortable on the hill. So.
And Howard, the pitcher for the Cougars. He's a sophomore. He's got the most innings for the Cougars. He does have 4 starts, but he's only got a 1-0 record.
Okay.
Now teams are only hitting 155 against him, and his ERA is .28. So be interested to see tonight. He has a lot of strikeouts, 33 strikeouts, and only 1 walk. So I think this is another pitcher we're going to see who's going to work around the zone. And so Wolverine's going to have to be ready to hit tonight, and I think we're in for a good one, Brad.
I think so too. So we'll wait and see how this works as we're getting the starting lineups now from the PA announcer, Tom Texter. Again, you can stay tuned after the ball game. We'll have our player of the game. Hopefully we can bring him up here and talk about what happened tonight in the ball game. Hopefully for another Wolverine victory, but we'll see what happens.
Yep, this will be. I think this is an interesting challenge for the Wolverines. Not only are you getting a team that has the ability to play with anybody and has played with anybody all year, you know, you're going to do it without your starting catcher.
Yep.
You're going to do it with a little bit of a tweaked lineup because of that. But I think that's you know, it's going to be a testament to these guys that they're going to come out and battle and that you know what you're going to get. You're going to get 7 innings of hard baseball, and they'll play through. I think one of the other interesting things to see tonight, as we talked about this, is McCumber behind the plate. So this is going to be a little different setup here for the Wolverines. They're not going to be used to having him back there all the time.
No, but he has to be a wall back there and just help himself out back there.
Yep, and that will help Decker out quite a bit.
Yes.
So
we'll have our national anthem, and then we'll be back for Wolverine baseball shortly.
all right, getting ready to go here, Brad. We'll see Decker here on the mound again. The sophomore throwing to a sophomore in McCumber. So sophomore battery tonight for the Wolverines.
We talked about it last time when Decker was out here. He was right around the strike zone. Struggled a little bit. I think his last outing was against Olwine. So we'll see how he approaches this
still
game.
was able to come out of there with the win. But yeah, the Wolverines bats really helped prop him up again. And we talked about this with Costello when he was on the mound. And we talked about it Tuesday night after the game with him. You know, those Wolverine hitters need to come through for, you know, score a few runs here. Takes that pressure off your pitcher.
Exactly right. So he'll be facing the designated hitter Henderson, Meyer, and Nuss. The 1, 2, 3 hitters for the Cougars to start off.
Well, and as he gets warmed up here, and we see the beginning of this here, and I see him start to, as we said, he works real quick. He works around the plate. All these Wolverine pitchers do.
Yeah, and that's going to be key here too. Have to see how the umpire calls balls and strikes here. So.
Yep. Well, and that's what we said. I think that's the biggest thing is figuring out what's going to be called. You know, and again, as we said, it falls a lot onto McCumber's shoulders to make those calls and really to hold that up. But you know, we've seen Cole play a lot at the JV level and some at the varsity level, and you know, he's done a good job of staying in front of the ball. So tonight, that's just going to be paramount that he's able to do that. So as we get ready to go here, throw is down, and we're ready to start Wolverine baseball. Top of the first, and here we go.
Yeah, and see if Cougars get somebody on if they're going to test the arm of McCumber.
Yeah, that'll be the other interesting thing to see. As you said, first pitch strike.
Strike number 1 delivered by Decker. Oh and 1 on Henderson. The pitch. Driven past the third baseman, Will Texter, down the line and left.
Oh, quick single there for Henderson.
Henderson brings up the shortstop, Trace Meyer.
Now we're getting into that little bit of a gauntlet. Meyer, a 353 hitter on the year, only 8 strikeouts, been hit 4 times and 10 walks.
The delivery in tight, ball 1. 1-0. Decker sets, delivers, fouled away.
That one fouled off the catcher, the umpire, and then back to the screen. So caught a little bit of everybody.
Henderson takes his lead. The pitch, swung and missed, strike 2.
Ball squirts away from McCumber, and Henderson's going to take second.
Again, here we go. We got it, it didn't go to the backstop, but it did squirt away from McCumber. Good scoop by McCumber to keep it from going to the backstop. 2-2. Henderson standing on second. Chop to the shortstop. Varney on the charge. Not in time. Oh, and that's going to get away from Texture, and that's going to play to run.
Again, Lou tried to make a throw over and just came up just a little short on the throw.
So the infield single by Meyer.
Scores on the infield single. Brings up third baseman Tatum Nuss.
Getting to that 3, 4, 5 hitters now.
Yep, this is definitely a lineup that can hit. So
driven into left. Runners are going to be on the corners now for the Cougars. They are on Decker right from the start.
Well, and here comes Seahas, who's a pretty good-sized kid himself, and so you don't want to miss. You don't want to miss here.
You don't want to miss. No, you don't. Big strike zone.
Yep, Wolverines need to find one here.
Runners on the corners. We're looking for Nuss to take off to second. Decker's trying to get out of this jam right now. Oh, and could have.
Yeah, I understand the play was called. Strike.
Strike 1 on Seahas.
Yep, understand the play was called, so you got to make that throw if you're McCumber. So, but that one would have been pretty close at second.
Tries to nibble the outside corner, does not. 1-1. Nobody holding runners on. Decker's delivery to Seahas. Swing and miss, strike 2.
That's good. That's a good
pitch.
spot for it. Hit that outside edge and just a little out of the zone, enough that Seahas took a hack at it. So
Decker works quick, and he's firing the next one. In tight, go.
Got
him out on the inside corner. Got him looking.
Great pitch.
Out number 1, strikeout number 1 for Decker.
Jamison Howard.
Lefty to lefty now. Howard, Decker to Howard. Lou in on the grass. Outside, 1-0. Caden Trainer on deck. Pitch is high, ball 2. Two 2-0 on Howard. Foul ball.
Wow, late call by the umpire there.
Good, but
had
good
everybody.
Good play by Texter over there
Yeah.
on first, just to keep it in the infield.
Everybody frozen except the runners there for a second.
2-1. The 2-1 delivery by Decker. Lifted into left.
Shallow.
Dropped by Steffen.
Steffen came in on it, and Varney was headed out, and not a lot of talk out there, I don't think.
No, I don't think so. That's going to be another hit.
Well, that's going to load the bases up here.
And
a quick visit to the mound. Coach Martin not wasting any time. Bases are loaded here with 1 out.
I got Meyer as being scored, but I guess I don't. Better not.
So yeah, it'll be interesting to see here what they're just kind of talking through and figuring out where they want it. And
see if Decker can induce a double play here to get the Wolverines out of this jam. Base is full of Cougars with Caden Trainer, the right fielder, up to bat. Runners take their lead. The pitch, outside, ball 1. Nowhere to put him here, Joe.
no, and honestly, Brad, this lineup does not strike out very much.
Fouled away, 1-1.
I mean, other than Mitchell and Henderson, you don't see a lot of strikeouts out of this group.
Lifted high on the infield. McCumber.
Oh, he overran it.
Overran the play. 1-2.
Well, here we go, 1-2, way up here.
Keep it down and in front of you. The 1-2 by Decker. Lifted high.
That'd be Texter.
Lou Texter in foul territory. Makes the play. That's out number 2.
Great play there. Great pitch actually by Decker too to induce that fly out. Mitchell coming up. Mitchell is the lead. You know, he does have the most strikeouts here in this team. So if there's a strikeout victim on this lineup, it's right here.
Swing and miss, strike 1. 2 outs. Bases loaded. Decker's pitch. Nibbles the outside. 1-1. It's in the dirt.
Oh, good block.
Good block by McCumber to keep the runners at bay. 2-1. Took a little off of it and fouled it away. 2-2. Talked about it in the Clear Lake game. Clear Lake got up on these guys 3-0 in the first inning, and the Wolverines responded in the bottom half. Got to get out of here first. Got him.
Got him.
Strike 3.
The strikeout ends the inning.
Great pitch. Way to get out of that inning.
That's the second strikeout. Cougars lead the base pads full and only score 1. We'll go to the bottom of the first after this.
All right, back here for the bottom of the first. Cougars score 1 in the top, but Brad, they could have had a heck of a lot more. That one looked like it was going to get away right away.
Yeah, could have got away from the Wolverines in a hurry, but Decker and the Wolverines only allow the Cougars 1 run. Kolash to lead off the bottom of the first for the Wolverines. Looks at strike number 1. Good curve by Howard.
It'll be interesting to see, Brad, how aggressive the Wolverine hitters are coming up right away here.
Third baseman Nuss in on the grass. Driven over the head of the
go.
second baseman.
That's
Kolash
into the gap.
round
Can
in
Kolash
first.
get there? Nope. Again, good big turn for Kolash, but stays at first. Well, and we've talked about this, Brad. You have a left-handed pitcher, but you've got Kolash who's got really good speed, and now he's going to have to look at him as he gets ready.
See if he will nab the attention of Howard. Kolash takes his lead in the dirt. Ball 1. Outfield straight away. Third baseman in on the grass. That's Nuss. Howard throws him, chases Kolash back.
Here again, you got you want to keep
Ball outside, 2-0.
Well, Brad, this is the problem here. Is we've talked about this for pitchers. Is Kolash gets on, he is a problem, and that makes that next guy up very dangerous.
Obviously attracted the attention of Howard. That pitch is in the dirt, but
that's the strike he likes.
That's the strike he likes. 2-1.
So again, make an adjustment here if you're the Wolverines.
2-1 on Meester. The pitch, bending curveball gets away. There goes Kolash. The throw, not in time.
Kolash makes it there. That ball didn't get very far away either. So,
well, I don't think you're going to need a whole lot of room for that ball to squirt away for Kolash to take off.
No, he didn't delay. He didn't wait at all. So 3-1 here.
Meester drives it right out of play. Full count now.
Well, and here, shorten your swing up. Just got to battle up at the plate.
Will Texture, Gus Varney to follow. 1-0 Cougars. Meester stays
hangs
alive.
in.
Fights off the other curveball delivered by Howard. Van Sickle doing the catching tonight for the Cougars. The full count pitch to Meester. Swung and missed, got him swinging.
Yep, he left that one outside a little bit and got Meester on the swing.
Brings up the third baseman, Wilson Texter.
And here you go, Texter and Varney coming up here for the Wolverines with 1 out and a runner on second. Put something in the green. You can score and tie this thing up.
Strike number 1 on Texter.
Been consistent all night.
Yep. Wolverine batters and everybody else has to adjust to that. Ball low, 1-1.
Helps if I.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 on for the Wolverines. 1 out. Strike 2, outer portion, 1-2 on Texter. Chop to the second baseman. Out number 2 as Texter grounds out to the second baseman.
That one sounded weird, Brad.
Kolash moves over to third.
Well, and here again, this is a situation where anything gets by, and Kolash has a chance to come home. And Varney gets himself set.
Howard's delivery, way outside. 1-0. Varney looking to drive something in the wheelhouse. Bending curveball, misses. 2-0. Fall behind these first 4 batters, Joe. You're going to have to deliver some over the plate, and that spells danger.
Yeah, that's a that's a distinct problem for the Cougars. Now, the other thing is here you have first and second open,
Yep.
so you don't have to throw anything too good to Varney. But if you're Gus, you want to look for something good here.
Strike number 1, 3-1 on Varney now.
And everybody likes that, both teams, because
Oh, yeah.
we want Varney to swing that thing. Oh,
Past
by the first baseman.
Seahas. That's
going
going
to score it. Varney turns for big turn. He's
quickly.
going to go to 2, and he's head first slide into 2.
That
That
goes
ball
into right.
into
Or
left,
excuse me.
but Varney will stay where he's at.
Double by Varney.
Great piece of hitting there by Varney to score the run and tie this game up, Brad.
Lewis Texter.
Hit
I
a
think-
hot shot to Seahas.
Yeah, I think that was just a situation where Howard just left it a little too much over the plate with a strike.
Out. Strike number 1.
Well, that one moves quite a bit there. Howard's got a lot of movement tonight on it.
Outside 1-1 on Lou Texter. Been swinging a good bat of late. Swing and miss, strike 2. One and 2 on Lou Texter. Howard's pitch. Swing and miss, strike 3. That's going to end the inning. Wolverines leave 1, but plate 1 and tie the score here. We'll go to the top of the second after this.
All right, back here, Wolverines tied up in the bottom of the first. We'll go to the top of the second. Decker back on the mound. Second inning of work here, Brad, looking to continue and maybe not make it as tight as we did the first inning.
No, he'll be facing the 8-9-1 hitters for the Cougars. Decker worked quickly to the batters in the first inning. Pitch is outside, ball 1. Fouled away, 1-2 or 1-1. Land on deck. Two and one on Van Sickle. The 2-1 by Decker. Outside, 3-1. The 3-1 by Decker to Van Sickle. Driven off the end of the bat. Meester's there. And gets him in time. Out number 1. Brings in Land.
Well, and Brad, looking at this roster for the Cougars, they only got one senior, Seahas, on this team. So this is a young squad too, same as what we've talked about with us.
Decker's pitch to Land. Off the end of the bat.
Oh,
Under the glove of Meester. And that's going to trickle into right. Just took a bad hop.
well, it was just out of reach, and a good dive by Meester, but couldn't quite get to it. So
Henderson shot that bullet by Texter.
now, Texture's in a little bit. So
More than a little bit. Strike number 1.
it's a good start. Get that first one.
Lou Texter holding land on it. Fouled away. 0-2 now on Henderson. Good spot by Decker.
Yeah, that was a good spot for it.
See if Decker can get Henderson here. Good lead by Land. The pitch. Just high and outside. 1-2.
Not a bad spot for it,
No,
though,
it
Brad.
wasn't.
If you get that one a little bit in further and you get that call.
1-2. The pitch.
Got it.
Swung and missed. Strike 3. Good pitch by Decker to get out number 2. Strikeout number 3 for Decker.
Well, we talked about it in the GR game when we had Decker here. Doesn't throw a lot of balls and can blow it by guys.
That pitch is outside. Good job by McCumber.
That one just looked like it didn't come back in, but
Nope.
good job McCumber getting out of his crouch and going to get it.
1-0.
There we go.
Strike number 1.
When he caught the inside corner, again, these Cougar hitters, neither team really likes that inside strike.
No, but it's going to have to be one of those adjustments that both teams have to make. Decker flips it over to Texter. Chases Lamb back.
There again, just a quick move by Decker. Keep Land honest over there at first.
1-1, 2 outs. The pitch.
Land takes off, and that
That's
one's
right.
fouled. Oh,
Right at us.
that one caught the between windows.
That caught the between windows.
I thought we were going to have another window broke.
1-2. There goes the runner. McCumber's throw.
That was a strikeout.
Hold it. We got time.
No, that was a strikeout. He struck him out.
Oh,
We rung him up. So,
who's looking?
yep.
Out number 3. That's 4
All right.
strikeouts for Decker.
We'll be back after this for the bottom of the second. Costello, McCumber, Steffen after we return. All right, back here for the bottom of the second. Brad, we kind of talked about that. That one was, we got the strikeout at the plate, but I think McCumber got him at second.
I think so, too.
Either way, we had that third out.
Be Costello, McCumber, and Steffen to face Howard here. Bottom of the second inning.
Well, and let's see what we do right here. Looks like the third baseman is just off the grass, comes into the grass.
Strike number 1.
Second pitch, swung
and
through.
missed.
Costello bailed out just a little bit on that one. Stay in there.
Ball outside. 1-2 on Costello.
Tough look there by Costello.
Swing and miss. Strike 3.
Strikeout for the first out.
Strikeout number
Brings
3
up
for Howard.
Catcher Cole McCumber.
Well, we've seen McCumber hit the ball fairly well, Brad. We just need to put one in play here and get himself on.
Pitch misses outside, 1-0. McCumber shoots one into right.
Fights it off.
That's going to be a base hit.
Great piece of hitting by McCumber there. Just went with it and got himself on base.
Ian Steffen.
Third hit now by the Wolverines.
Here comes Steffen. And when we've talked about this, McCumber runs fairly well. I don't know if they would try and take off here. Again, you got a left-handed pitcher, so probably going to see him held on a little bit closer. But
Seahaus holds McCumber on. Good lead over there.
Steffen is bunting.
And
foul. Ooh.
That was bunted in the air.
Yeah, a little bit up. But Steffen is a good bunter. Steffen and Costello probably the two best bunters on the team. Do a good job putting that down when they need to, but
Nuss still in on the grass. McCumber with the lead. Seahaus holding them on. The 0-1 to Steffen.
McCumber, good reaction.
McCumber again with the sizable lead.
Steffen
Outside.
pulls it away. He was showing bunt again.
Nuss was coming in from third hot. Howard looks over at first and delivers the pitch outside. 2-1.
Here again, you could see Steffen squaring around again, Brad. I think they're going to look to put this one down.
I think if he can push it up the first base line, that would be awesome.
Ball 3.
Ball 3 on
And now
Steffen.
it looks like Brad, like Howard's trying to keep ball out of the to that outside part of the zone, but that fits right in with what we're trying to do here.
Strike number 1.
2.
Steffen thought he was going to have first.
Full count.
Or strike number 2.
Full count here for Steffen.
Howard sets and delivers. Swing and miss, strike 3.
First base occupied. You can't take off. So
Strikeout for the second out. Brings up the DH, Micah Walston.
Walston, the designated hitter tonight. Number 9.
Oh, and now we're going to have courtesy runner. Looks like Trevor Folkerts will come in and run for McCumber.
Courtesy runner.
Give McCumber a chance to put his
Trevor
gear on.
Folkerts.
See if Walston can get hold of something.
Oh,
Second baseman
look at the
way
shift,
off.
Brad. His second baseman is in short right.
He
Couldn't
went
hold
around.
up.
Yes, he did. Strike number 1. A 1-1 on Michael Walston. Howard's pitch fouled away. 0-2. On Michael Walston. Folkerts has his lead. Ball upstairs, 1-2.
Good job, Walston, leaving that one alone.
Walston's ready. So is Howard. Swing and miss, strike 3. That's going to retire the side, and the Wolverines leave 1. Go to the top of the third after this.
We'll move
right, back here for the top of the third inning, Brad. Watching Decker warm up, and Wolverines just get through the lineup the first time through 2 innings, and 1-1.
1-1 now.
Leading off the top of the
We
third
talk
for
about
the
it,
Wolverines.
how it's, second time through.
Nuss.
So we'll see. Nuss, single this first time up to bat. Decker's pitch. Upstairs, ball 1.
Well, and as we said, this is a Cougar team that doesn't strike out a lot, so they're gonna put the ball in play.
Driven.
There it is.
Varney
back, makes the play.
Makes the play on this backside.
Varney makes the play for the first
Nice.
out. That'll bring
It's like
up
good job of getting back by Varney.
Seahawks.
Here comes Seahawks.
Strikeout victim his first time up to bat.
That's only his 3rd strikeout of the year, Brad.
Yeah.
So, again, like I said, these are a lot of contact hitters.
Lifted. Foul the way. Jeez. Just missed the lady sitting on the bench. Wow. Whew.
Not 100%
0-1.
sure what she was watching, but wasn't the game.
No. 1-1.
And we've seen that a few times this year, Brad, where fans just aren't really watching what's going on.
The 1-1 to Seahawks. He brings it to him on the infield
Decker circles
and makes the play. Thing was 8 miles in the air, but
Decker makes the play for
out number 2. That's a big out there.
Yeah, that's
the pitcher, Jamison Howard.
that's a real big one for the Wolverines as we bring Howard up and
Driven in the hole, and that's going to be a base hit by Howard.
good piece of hitting there by Howard.
Howard brings up the right fielder, Caden Trainer.
Trainer flight out to Lou Texter in foul territory to end the first. We'll see if he can, or no, excuse me, for the second out of the first inning.
Here we go. Wolverines are set. Lou holding the runner on. First pitch
Strike
swing.
number 1.
Good outside pitch there by Decker to not give him something down the middle. Start this at bat.
Decker's ready and fires. Driven into center.
Lifted.
Kolash in on his horse. Drops it.
Did not make the play.
So
Base
the
hit by Trainer.
base hit. That's
Brings up the center
7 hits
fielder,
already now.
Mitchell.
Yeah, right now it's Wolverines are hurting themselves more than Sumner-Fred's hurting them.
Mhm.
It's just making some uncharacteristic drops out there.
Mitchell in the box, ready. Swing and miss, strike 1. High, Texter,
Varney makes
Varney
the play.
makes the play in shallow left field to retire the side. Go to the bottom of the third. Top of the order due up for the Wolverines. We'll be right back.
All right, back here, bottom of the third inning. Wolverines going to start this second time through the lineup. And Brad, really, Wolverines have had some uncharacteristic drops, but it hasn't really killed them yet.
No, they've shot themselves in the foot in the outfield, but see how the bats do this inning. Top of the order.
First pitch strike to Kolash.
0-1 on Devin Kolash. He swings and misses, strike 2.
Kind of a late swing there. Lays
Ball
off that
just
one.
Upstairs, 1-2. 1-2 on Kolash, looking to get on. Bites it off.
That one almost sounded like it came off the hand, but good battle there by Kolash.
One and two. Howard's ready and delivers. Bending curveball right back at Howard. Flips it over to Seahas for out number 1.
Yeah, good battle there by Kolash, but just one hop right to the pitcher and right into his glove. So
Meester, strikeout victim, his first time up to bat. Ball number 1.
Ball.
Bending curveball, misses. 2-0.
Stayed out. Yeah, couldn't pull that back in. And again, it looks like trying to stay outside on these hitters.
Meester, slightly open stance. There's strike number 1.
Living on that outside edge right now, Brad.
That's what both pitchers are doing. Strike 2.
Came right back inside. Well, time for Meester to battle here.
The 2-2 by Howard. Swing and miss, strike 3.
Strikeout.
It's Howard's 6th strikeout of the game.
Will Texter.
Texter due up.
Howard averages about one a little over a strikeout an inning to this point of the season.
Well, he's making short work of the Wolverine hitters tonight. In the dirt, 2-0 on Texter.
Yeah, this is probably not the guy you want to fall behind to, Brad.
Three and 0. He was just about ready to pull the trigger there, but did not. 3-0 on Will Texter. Varney due up. That's going to be a 4-pitch walk to Will Texter.
Well, good eyes by Texter. Get himself on base here.
First walk given up by both pitchers, or any of the pitchers tonight.
Looks
Brings
like
in
we're gonna.
Varney.
Looks like we're gonna clean the mound off, clean the rubber off, so we can, so the Wolverines, well, so both teams can see it.
Yep. Texter on first. Varney in the box. Texter takes a sizable lead. The pitch. He went around, strike 1.
Okay.
2 outs, 1 on. Pitch is outside, 1-1.
Well, Brad, that left center hole is a hole right now.
Varney swings and misses. Strike 2. That curveball that Howard throws makes our batters just look funny. Ball
Over
high,
the head.
2-2. Howard stares in at Van Sickle. Kicks and fires. Down low, gets away.
Varney skips out of the way.
Full count now on Gus Varney.
And you expect to see Texter taken off here.
See if Varney can make contact. Second baseman Williams deep. Barney's going to lift a shallow one. And the center fielder, Mitchell, makes the play to end the inning. We'll go to the top of the fourth after this.
We'll go to the top.
All right, we are back here for the top of the fourth inning. Brad, we're clicking right along here. We've said both pitchers are right on, and really not a lot of long innings here.
No, they are not. We'll move to the top of the fourth. It'll be Van Sickle, Land, and Henderson
Now
to face Decker.
Catcher, Davis Van Sickle.
Both pitchers making quick work of the opposing lineup. Fouled away, strike one.
Well, we talked about it, the first walk given up last inning to Will Texter. Really, neither pitcher has gotten to that point where they've been wild and haven't been able to throw strikes. So,
Chopped, little dribbler, foul.
Go get it. Go get it.
when Dye's foul, thankfully.
0-2. 0-2 on Van Sickle. Grounded out to Meester, his first time up to bat.
No, and that one was fouled down the first baseline, so he's a little behind Decker right now.
The 0-2. That pitch is outside, 1-2. Swing and miss. Oh, he fouled it away.
Yeah, thankfully.
Thankfully, because that was going to the backstop, and Van Sickle would have had first pretty easy.
Yeah, he's pretty quick down the line, so.
1-2 from Decker. That pitch is outside. 2-2. Decker's going to come back with this 2-2 pitch right here.
Just out.
3-2. Another full count. First one we've seen for Decker.
Got him.
Got him looking.
He thought he was going to get that base and got rung up.
Brings up left fielder Reese Land.
And that's that same pitch we've seen called both ways, so it's shouldn't be a surprise.
No, it shouldn't.
With
Reese.
2 strikes, you can't hope to get that free one.
Land grounded one under Meester's glove. His first time up, base hit.
Here again, Brad, this is where we talk about being important to work ahead of hitters.
1-0.
You don't have to bring them something good.
2-0. Decker falls behind Land. 2-0. Nobody on, 1 out. Game tied at 1 here in the top of the 4th inning. That pitch is high. 3-0 now on Land. The top of the order due up for the Cougars. Strike number 1, 3-1. Three and one. Chopped slowly. Texter's going to rifle it across the infield.
Oh.
Is he?
Said he was pulled off
Said
it,
he was
but
pulled off the bag.
I thought I have a bad angle, so I couldn't tell you. But
Tell you, infield hit. Well,
great. I thought that was a great field. That was a tough ball to field by Texter, and got it across to his brother. And I thought he stretched and was able to stay on, but umpire in the field says no.
swing and miss, strike one. Brings in the number 1 hitter, Henderson. 1 out, 1 on. Score tied at 1. Decker's pitch. High and outside, 1-1.
On something we're seeing here in this varsity game, same as we saw in the JV game, is the Cougar runners get a great secondary lead. They take off like they're going every time.
That's going to get away from McCumber, and he's going to have second.
It's a called strike, but the runner does move up to second.
Strike 2 on Henderson, so it's 1-2. One and two, 1 out. Runner on second. Just low.
Wow, good job,
2 and 2.
of going with that one.
2-2 now. Cougars threatening here at top of the 4th. Chopped slowly. That's going to put the runner.
Yep, there's nothing he can do there.
The indecisiveness.
Well, it hit right on the grass and just died.
Infield hit.
Runners on the corners now for the Cougars.
Trace Meyer.
Cougars are threatening here. See what Wolverines can do.
Texter's going to be in on the grass at third.
Well, I think you got to expect that they're going to take second here, and we'll see what the Wolverines decide to do. I think that was supposed to go back to the pitcher.
Is that strike number 1? Or don't we know?
I didn't see the call, so. Yep. 0-1.
0-1. Decker's delivery to Meyer. Chopped slowly.
Run it at him. Yep.
He's out there. Good play by the Wolverines to cut down land in the pickle.
Got the out, so 2 outs. That could have been just extremely dangerous there, Brad. But Lou Texture ran at the runner at third and did a good job of turning him around, and then they got him in the pickle. McCumber gets the tag out. Now the runners do move up to second and third, but 2 outs, so out at first and get out of here.
Tatum Nuss, the next person to bat, the number 3 hitter. Ball high, 1-0. Want to get this one here, not to have Seahas come up.
Yep.
1-0. Runners take their lead. The pitch. Chopped slowly. That's going to plate a run.
Just barely off the end of the bat, and
Runner scores, making it 2-1, and it brings up first baseman Clay Seahas.
Seahas now with runners on the corners. Cougars up 2-1.
it's like he just caught the very end of that. Must have scuffed the ball a little bit as they're throwing it out of play.
Oh for 2 is Seahas.
Fouls
Left
it out of play.
That kid didn't know what was going on either.
Yeah, and we're not paying attention. You walking around a ball game.
0-1 on Seahas. Runners on the corners yet for the Cougars. Decker's pitch. Outside. Good job by McCumber. One and one. Here's Decker's pitch. Delivers it. Costello.
Costello camps under it,
And makes the
Wolverines
play.
get out of the inning.
Makes the play for the third out.
Boy, Wolverines come away unscathed, but the Cougars played a run to lead 2-1. Bottom of the 4th coming up.
All right, back here, bottom of the fourth. Wolverines do trail this one 2-1. We're going to have Texter coming up for the Wolverines.
It'll be Lou Texter, Carson Costello, and Cole McCumber to face Jamison Howard here, who's throwing a pretty good ball game so far for the Cougars. Third baseman Nuss in on the grass. Second baseman deep.
Man, way too deep for...
Curveball in the dirt and away.
You know, really, Brad, what we've seen so far is it's not like the Cougars have really hit a ton of the ball. They're just getting it out there and making the Wolverines make plays.
Texter's going to drive it foul out of play. One and one. Texter's going to line one.
Oh,
And Seahawks makes the grab.
Nice play by Seahawks on the line out.
Out number one. Good spot for it.
Right fielder Carson Costello.
Costello, strikeout victim, his first time up to bat. He's going to lift one high. Seahawks camps underneath it and makes the play for out number two.
Pop out for the second out.
Brings in Cole McCumber.
McCumber flipped one out into right field last time up, and really we need a little spark here.
Seen it done with 2 outs with the Wolverine hitters. See if McCumber can get something started. McCumber's going to lift one in foul territory.
That one's out of play off the roof of the dugout.
0-1 on McCumber. The 0-1 to McCumber. Curveball misses, 1-1. Howard's 1-1 to McCumber. Chop foul, 1-2. One and two, here it comes. McCumber's going to swing and miss, strike 3. And Howard retires the side. And we'll go to the top of the 5th after this.
All right, back here, top of the 5th inning. Wolverines still trailing this one 2-1. Brad, need to get some runs going here for the offense.
Yeah, we do. We first got to shut down this offensive attack by the Cougars. It will be Howard, Trainer, and Mitchell to face Decker here in the top of the 5th.
For the Cougars, the pitcher, Jamison Howard.
And then everybody but the ump was ready, so we got to wait for him. Kind of need him.
Would be helpful. Outside, ball 1. One and 0. Decker's next pitch. Driven into center. Kolash Going to let it fall in front. We'll have a base hit by Jamison.
Base hit brings up right fielder, Caden Trainer.
It's 12 hits already for the...
Looks like we're going to have a runner for the pitcher. Courtesy runner is number 2.
Owen Schoonover.
Schoonover, we saw in the first game.
24, Caden Trainer in the box.
Courtesy runner, Owen Schoonover.
And all the games we've done this year, Brad, that's the first time we've had the signal come back to us.
Yeah. Decker's pitch is high and outside to Trainer. 1-0. Wolverines need to get out of this inning and get out of this inning in a hurry, but no outs here with 1 on.
Quick clip over to first. Decker's got that quick move to first, Brad. He doesn't really even have to lift his foot.
Swing and miss, strike 1. 1-1 now on Trainer.
Well, ground ball up the middle to Varney would be really nice here, Brad.
Get 2 would be nice. We'll see. Outside, 2-0, 2-1. Two and 1 on Trainer. Decker's pitch is outside, 3-1. Down low, that's going to be a walk. 2 on, no outs. We'll have the number 7 hitter.
The walk brings up center fielder.
We're going to have a talk with, here comes Martin.
Yep, Coach Martin's coming and infield all coming in. We'll see what the Wolverines decide to do here. Again, Brad, 2 runners on, nobody out. Need to find a way to get out of this inning. And find a first one.
I'm going to leave Decker in.
Yep, quick break, just a quick conversation.
Cade Mitchell, the number 7 hitter. No outs, 2 on for the Cougars, looking to extend their lead here in the top of the 5th. Bunt, beauty.
And nobody at first because our second baseman was holding at second.
Hit number 3, or excuse me, 13 hits now pounded out by the by the Cougars.
Automatic for the Cougars. Catcher, Davis Van Sickle.
Decker's still in, trying to get out of this jam. Strike number 1. Base pads full of Cougars, infield in. Fouled away, 0-2. Be Land and then Henderson to follow Mitchell, or excuse me, to follow Van Sickle. Outside, 1-2. Good stop by McCumber. Decker's 1-2. Driven into center. That's going to score a run for sure. Decker, or Kolash, fires one in. Oh! McCumber had the play.
Just about had it.
Sack fly, scores a run. It'll bring up left fielder Reese Bland.
And that's one of those that Kolash came up firing, but saw there he had to take a little bit of a step back on it, Brad, so he couldn't get everything behind it, but still had a great throw in and just came out of McCumber's glove.
Brings in the number 9 hitter, Reese Land. In the dirt, 1-0. 3-1 now. Favor of the Cougars, top of the 5th inning. Outside.
Strike.
2-1.
Called strike.
1-1.
1-1.
One and one. That's inside.
Great job of getting that one by McCumber.
2-1.
Wolverines are playing in. Infield is in. On the grass.
Chopped high. Texter stares the runner back. Gets the runner at first. Out number 2.
Good play by Will.
For the second out, brings up
Get that runner back before he made the throw. So
Noah Henderson.
top of the order coming up. This is the part we
yeah.
talk about it being dangerous for these pitchers.
Be the 4th time these hitters have seen Deckard tonight. Ball outside, 1-0. 2 outs, 2 on, 3-1. Cougars here in the top of the 5th. Swing and miss, strike 1.
Good job of holding on to that one by McCumber.
One and one. Fouled away, 1-2. Deckard trying to take down Henderson here and keep the Cougar lead at 2. Strike
Got him.
3, got him looking. That'll end the inning, and the Cougars will leave 2 stranded. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th after this.
All right, we are back here, bottom of the 5th inning. Wolverines need to get something going here. Got out of there with just 1 run, down 3-1.
Now batting for the Wolverines, senior left fielder Ian Steffen.
Steffen struck out his first time up to bat.
He looked to put a bunt down early. We'll see if he looks to do it again.
Strike number 1. Curveball misses. 1-1. Ooh. 1-1. Howard's next pitch. Down low, 2-1. Michael Walston on deck. See if Howard comes after Steffen here.
Outside.
Ball low and outside, 3-1.
I don't know if you're about. I don't know about me, but if I'm, well, I don't know about Steffen, but if it was me, I'd square the bunt and then just show him it.
Swing and miss. Strike 2, full count now. Probably see a breaking ball here from Howard. Lifted
Way to
foul,
hang.
out of play. Good job by Steffen.
And that's what we need to do right here, Brad, is we need to battle off some of these good pitches and keep him on the mound for a while. Yeah,
Strike
there it
3,
was.
got him looking.
Came right back with that bender.
Brings up the DH, Micah Walston.
And right
Walston
here,
due up next.
right here, you need Walston to any way on. Take one in the thigh, take one in the back.
Bunt your way on,
Bunt.
however you want to do it.
Walk, hit, run, I don't care.
He's going to drive
he
one
turns
deep
on one.
to right. The right fielder's
fielder
on
goes
his
back.
horse. That ball is
Gone.
gone.
Walston rips one to
Walston.
right for a home run to make it a one-run game. We haven't seen him do that since the first home game of the year, Brad, when he hit that grand slam to end it.
What a hit by Micah Walston, and the Wolverines are back in it, down by 1.
Yep, great turn on it by Walston. It was huge. We needed that right there, Brad. And that brings the top of the order up with 1 out. Need Kolash on anyway here, too. You got a lot of space down that first base line.
Ball 1.
Ball 2.
Ball 2. At first, Joe, when that ball left the bat of Walston, I just thought it was going to be a long out. But
Yeah.
that ball carried, and
Ball's moving tonight. You really don't have much wind out here.
3-0 on Kolash. Go ahead.
All the flags are just hanging. There's nothing really coming, and this is probably the first game we've had this year with no wind.
Strike number 1.
You couldn't do anything with that if you're Kolash, so good idea leaving that one alone.
That's going to be a
Strike
strike 2.
And
Kolash.
Kolash thought it was ball 4.
Yep. And the home plate umpire chases Kolash back.
Here it comes.
Chops one, slips out.
Yep, slipped coming out of the box, but a good play by the third baseman.
Brings up second baseman Colin Meester.
Out number 2.
Meester coming up here with 2 outs. Again, anyway on. Third baseman's back just a touch.
Meester's going to
That's
drive
good.
one out of play.
Good cut by Meester to start this.
Quickly down 0-1. Meester's going to lift one on the infield, and that's going to be probably
Seahawks is
out
going
number
under,
3.
and that will
It
get them
is.
out of the inning.
Hot play.
But
Wolverines
the Wolverine
do score
homer
1.
pulls the score to 2-1 in favor of the Cougars. We'll be right back.
Cougars 3.
All right, back here, top of the 6th inning, Brad. We got a ball game, 3-2. We said in pregame this would probably be close. Decker looks like he's back on the mound for this 6th inning.
It'll be the 2-3-4 hitters for the
Leading off
Cougars.
top of the 6th for the
Be
Cougars.
Meyer,
shortstop,
Nuss, and
Trace
Seahas.
Meyer.
And as you said, this is the 4th time through the lineup for the Cougars.
Ball outside by Decker. 1-0. Cougars have pounded Decker for 13 hits as I got it. Strike 1, 1-1. But only lead the ball game 3-2. The 1-1 lifted left out of play. One and 2. Here's Decker's pitch. Lifted over the head of Varney, and that's going to be a base hit.
Yep, that might be it for Decker because here comes Coach Martin right away.
Base hit by Meyer.
So we could
Looks
see.
like Walston.
Yeah, looks like Texter's going to come in and get his glove. So he's probably going onto the mound. Walston maybe coming into first. Yep, Walston into first. Decker going to come out, and that will bring Texter
Pitching.
onto the mound.
Michael Walston will now be at first base.
So a good outing by Decker. Only gave up 3 runs, and that first inning was a lot of just a lot of weirdness.
Yes.
But he's looked good. He had another good strong outing here. Just Wolverines got a hit behind him, and here we go with Texter getting ready. Texter on. We haven't seen Texter a ton here this year since the beginning of the year, Brad. But he's come in and held leads, and he's got 2 wins. Just be coming in and finishing games off.
Yeah, let's see if he can keep this hot hitting Cougar team in check.
Yeah, you want to get your again little different pitcher than Decker. Comes a little bit more sidearm. The ball comes out just a little differently, but. This is, I think. What?
Nothing. Guess we don't know.
I don't know if he's letting us know what it was, but
we know.
We got it
up here.
We're on it.
We're on it. Tatum Nuss, the first batter to face Lou Texter here. Top of the 6th inning.
Third base, Tatum Nuss.
1 on, nobody out. Well, Texter steps off real quick. Not 100% sure what's going on there.
I don't think the umpire was ready. Meyer takes his lead. Grounded to Texter. Texter only plays at first. Walston hangs on
Good
to it.
Stretch.
Out number 1.
It's a great stretch by Walston there. That was a pretty in-between hop on Texter. I think he wanted to go to second, but
Nice play for the out.
he stumbled a little bit as he fielded it. So had to get that one to first, and Michael Walston does a great stretch and burst out.
Strike number 1 to Seahas.
And here's Seahas against Texter for the first time.
We'll see that sweeping curve. There it is. Misses outside. 1 and 1.
Just out. Didn't miss it by much.
1 and 1 on Seahas. 1 on, 1 out. Oh my gosh, that's trouble.
That one's up in the air. Stefan underneath it, though.
Underneath it and makes the play.
Makes the play on a knee and gets the ball back in. Runner will go to third, but a great play by Stefan to make that out.
Boy, Joe, I thought.
Yeah, it came off pretty hard, but
2 outs now.
with 2 outs and the pitcher up. This is just one of those games, Brad, that we've talked about. Wolverines got to dig down deep and find a way.
Howard's 3 for 3, all 3 singles. Sweeping curve, misses.
And that was a
Inside.
good pitch.
1 and 0.
Good pitch by Texter there.
There it is, driven into center. That's going to play to run.
Yep. All he did was just hit that ball back up the middle. Cougars lead this one 4-2 now. I bring courtesy runner in for Howard. Probably be the same as.
I'm going to say Howard's going to go the distance.
That's going to be. Wolverines are going to have to get to him here in the bottom of the 6th. That's going to bring in a courtesy runner number 2. Schoonover back in.
Bringing in Trainer.
That's in tight.
Texters.
Oh, good attempt by Will. Good sliding attempt at that one. Probably a good job of McCumber just not getting in his way.
Yeah.
That would have been an ugly collision.
Yes, it would have. 0-1 on Trainer, who is 2 for 3.
Even in all the gear, I don't put I don't give McCumber much of a chance in that battle.
No, I don't either. No.
Will at full speed.
Four 4-2 Cougars, top of the 6th. Loose pitch, sweeping curve, got him swinging. Strike number 2.
Quickly 0-2 here. Just got to finish this one off.
We talked about it. If he's on, he can get it over there with that sweeping curve. Let's see if he comes back to it. There it is. Got him swinging. Out number 3, strikeout number 1. And that's a strikeout, and we'll go to the bottom of the 6th after this.
All right, back here, bottom of the 6th inning. Wolverines down just last 6 outs, but you've got Varney Texter here. Brad starting this inning off.
Yeah, they need to get something going here against Howard. Well, it's 3rd time seeing Howard. Leaves it in the dirt, 1-0.
Again, Texter walked his last time up on 4 straight. You went any way on at this point in the game.
The 1-0. Bending curveball, strike number 1.
Okay, saw one. Again, we'll put bat on the ball here. Left that one alone. 2-1.
That pitch was just missed outside. Be 2-1 on Will Texter. The pitch by Howard. Fouled away. 2-2 now.
That was that curve again, Brad. He's done a. Howard really comes back to that quite a bit, and it's been a struggle for the Wolverines tonight.
The 2-2. Down low. 3-2. Boy, I thought that was
close.
That was close.
For 2 strikes, that's tough to watch, but
the 3-2.
Left it up and out.
Outside, and Texter's going to have himself a walk. Only the 2nd walk given up.
Both
Howard,
to him.
Both to Will Texter. Now Gus Varney in the box represents the tying run here. Right fielder Trainer takes a couple steps back. Texter takes his lead. Seahas holding him on. Varney looks at strike number 1.
And nothing really Varney could have done with that one. A little too far out.
1-1. Howard tried to come back on that outside. 1-1. Howard works quick.
Boom. Real and tight on Varney.
Tight on Varney. 2-1. Lou Texter on deck.
Varney turns on it.
Right. That's
over
right
the right
fielder.
fielder's head. That's gone. That ties the game.
Ball game is tied. Gus Varney with a 2-run homer to tie the ball game here, bottom of the 6th.
And that's Varney's 3rd home run in the last 3 games. So great. He's starting to see it well, Brad, and this is the perfect time of year for that to happen. Varney just turns on it and drives it over the right field fence. He's fired up.
Let's see if that sparks this Wolverine lineup.
All of a sudden, we got a brand new ball game here, Brad.
Brings in Lou Texture, the new pitcher for the Wolverines. Sweeping curve, strike one. Strike two, 0-2.
And that's both of those home runs, Brad, coming off the bat. You didn't think they were getting out.
Ball low, 1-2 on Lou Texture. Carson Costello in the on-deck circle. Texture's going to drive one.
Great.
That's going to be a base
great
hit for
hit.
the Wolverines.
I lost that as they got to the second baseman. Didn't know if he made the play or not.
The
But
diving play by Williams, just out of the reach.
well, and here you go, Brad. No outs. Costello, who, as we've said, is a really good bunter up, and it looks like we might have a courtesy runner for the pitcher.
I think we're going to.
I'm wondering who he's going to go. It looks like he might. Is that Decker?
Let's see. Let's see who he brings in. That is Cam Decker, it looks like.
Nope, that's Bakken.
Bakken.
So Bakken will come run.
Well, got to be a smart base runner here. 6 hits now for the Wolverines.
Tyler Bakken.
Third baseman Nuss in on the grass, expecting Costello to put something down. Howard's pitch.
And he
bunts it,
Costello bunts it up in the air.
and that's going to be out number 1.
Well, and here comes McCumber.
Brings up catcher Cole McCumber.
Use a base hit like McCumber's first one, Brad, right here.
Howard's pitch to McCumber. Ball high, 1-0. 4-4, bottom of the 6th, on the 2-run homer by Gus Varney. Down low, 2-0. Ian Steffen on deck. Bakken takes his lead. Howard's pitch. Oh, McCumber squares around to Bakken. He's in at second safely.
Wow, great play by the.
McCumber pulled that back in time.
I thought he did, but I'm looking for. Yep, 3-0. So
Bakken's a little shaken up on second, but
that
he's
was a late slide by Bakken, but
3-0 on McCumber. Strike number
one.
1.
That was, you could tell McCumber, I'll take on that
yeah.
one.
I would be selective here again.
Big
3-1.
ol'.
Strike number 2.
All right, now we got a battle. Now if you're McCumber, you got to shorten it up a little bit. Find a hole. Just find a spot for it. You got a huge hole on the right side.
The 3-2 to McCumber. Fights
Fouls
it off.
Good battle by McCumber here.
He's a person that'll put the bat on the ball regardless.
Yeah, really need a ground ball to the right side would be really nice here, Brad.
McCumber swings and misses. Strike 3.
The strikeout brings up the
Out number 2. Strikeout number 8 or 9
Yeah.
for Howard.
Well, and if you need to find a way on here if you're Steffen. You got a little bit of pop behind you. Walston hit that home run last time up.
Steffen drives one foul right out of play.
This would be a good
He
time.
was on it.
This would be a good time for the announcer magic to work here, Brad.
Well, we'll see if that'll work, but Ian Steffen needs to see some here he can drive in the outfield. The 0-1 to Steffen. Bending curveball, strike 2, 0-2.
Okay. Time to find a way anyway on.
Walston Meester, or Walston Kolash. Boy,
Tough one to
1
watch
and
with
2,
2
I
strikes,
would say.
Brad. That was up a little bit, but that's a tough one to watch.
1-2 on Steffen. Steffen's going to chop one to the third baseman, Nuss, on the run. Got him.
Well,
So
we're going to
that'll-
go to the 7th, Brad. Tied up at 4. We'll be back with the top of the 7th after this. All right, back here in Dike for the top of the 7th inning. Well, one swing, Varney ties it up, and we're going to the 7th all tied up, Brad.
Looks like we're going to have another interesting game here in Dike.
Well, it's been a while since we've had one. So, you know, we had the first 2 here at home that one went to extras, one ended in the bottom of the 7th. So
let's just hope the ambulance isn't gone from the fire station.
Center fielder Cade Mitchell.
Lou Texture to face the 7-8-9 hitters of the Cougars. Mitchell, 1 for 3.
This is what we need, and then we've got 9-1-2 coming up.
Texture's first pitch driven high and out of play off to the left. Cade Mitchell. He's looking to get something started for the Cougars. Texture's 0-1. Sweeping curve.
Ooh, little
ball
up.
High.
Well, we haven't seen that high one hasn't been called tonight. So there again, just a matter of moving it around a little bit. That one fouled off. Way up here, Texture way up here, Brad. Just got to find a strike. Doesn't have to be too good in this pitch.
I think you're going to have Mitchell out in front of something.
Take a little bit off of this one. See if you can get him being over aggressive.
1-2. Here's Texture's pitch.
Oh, just blew it by him. Or you could do that.
Strikeout brings up the catcher.
All right.
Second strikeout.
Well, here comes Van Sickle, Brad.
Van Sickle 0 for 3. Strikeout, a ground out, and a fly out.
Well,
he's going to fight it off down 0-1.
and he's pretty aggressive at the plate. So here again, if you're Lou, it doesn't have to be perfect. You can
0-1. Sweeping curve.
Oh, good looking pitch, just missed.
1-1. Lose 1-1. Chopped high to Texter. Unloads the cannon.
Great
in
play.
Time.
We'll take a step back to play that hop, Brad, and but comes up with the cannon to get the second out.
Well, yeah, here you may have to charge that, but you know, you get that funny hop on there, then you're gonna.
Well, and he's had a couple funny ones happen to him tonight already, and so I understand the reaction is first step back to try and get it on a bounce, but
with an arm like he has,
yeah, you can do that.
Got it across the diamond, short amount of time. Brings in Reese Land. Texture fires one outside, 1-0.
Jumps out of McCumber's glove. Well, 1-0 pitch.
1-0. Here's the pitch. Driven to the shortstop, Varney scoops it. Couple steps, rifles it across the diamond, out number 3, and we'll go to the bottom of the 7th after this.
All right, back here for the bottom of the 7th, the Cougars make a switch. Reese Land comes into pitch, and
Oh, I think I hear the doorbells ringing.
that one skip in on him.
I think so. Taking a little bit of a break there.
Ooh, we just came back for that too. So looks like, and that'll move. Howard will go out to left. So it's just a flip between Land and Howard. But yeah, the bigger question here is Van Sickle.
Exactly.
That one on the warm up kind of skipped into him and
caught him in a bad spot.
Yep. And you know, Howard's going to come in, and Land's coming in. He's got to face 9
in
2. Walston, and then 1 and 2. And now you get a right-handed pitcher, so it'll be a different look for the Wolverines.
It'll be a different look, exactly right.
But it's a right-handed pitcher if we can get somebody on base. So
Yep.
it's a little bit easier from first base to make that read.
Well, if Walston gets on, he can run.
Yep, you
So he'll
got
draw
good
the
speed in
attention
these
of
first 2
Land.
guys. So if you can get one of these 2 on or both of them on, it becomes a different game at that point.
And how many times have we seen a different pitcher haunt the opposing team?
Well, knock on wood, we've seen it quite a bit, Brad. And
Join Joe and I Monday as the Denver Cyclones come to town for a varsity doubleheader starting at 5 o'clock. And then Joe and I will round out the regular season here Wednesday. Well, yeah.
So we go Monday and Wednesday, and then we'll have one on the 29th.
Possibly.
We do. I forgot who it is, though. They mentioned it to me, but first
That
pitch,
pitch is
Walston's
outside.
out. Anyway, on right now, we just need base runners. That one is a called strike. Little low,
1-1.
Called strike.
It's been called consistently tonight. We just got to bear with it. Walston high chopper.
Land makes
Out
the
number
play.
1.
For the first out, brings up center fielder Devin.
Well, and here we go back to the top of the order. We really need Kolash anyway on here. I mean,
We do.
we need his speed. We could have used Walston's speed on the base paths, but now it's got to switch over to Kolash. We need his speed here.
See if Kolash can find a gap and ring himself a double. Kolash, 1 for 3. Land sets and delivers over the head of Kolash, 1-0.
Well, Land's been a little bit all over the place right now, Brad. Hard to come in here in this type of game.
That's strike number 1, 1-1. Softball game must be over. Kolash swings and
Late
misses,
swing.
strike 2.
It's one of those Kolash couldn't decide if he wanted to swing right away or not, and took a little bit of a late swing at it.
Kolash swings and misses, strike 3. Out number 2.
Brings up second baseman Colin Meester.
That's Land's first strikeout. We need Meester on base here.
Yep, here comes Meester, and been swinging fairly hot bat this year. We need him to keep that up right here.
0 for 3. See if he can redeem himself now. Looks that's strike 1. 0-1. Down and outside, 1-1. Lance next, 1-1. Meester swings and misses, strike 2. And set for the 1-2 with 2 outs. Grounds one.
Oh, just
Foul. Just foul. And he
Man.
had the third baseman off the line.
Man, that one, he could have run for a while on that one.
We'll see the 1-2 over again from Land to Meester. Land stares in at Van Sickle.
Shook him off a few times. Whoa.
That's over the head of Meester, 2-2. Land throws some gas.
Yeah, he's bringing it.
That's
Over through
outside.
that one. He's trying to
Full
throw
count.
it extremely hard here.
Full count with
All right.
Will Texture sitting in the on-deck circle.
Hit
That's
him.
going to hit him.
Meester takes that one in the shoulder, and that's going to put a runner at first here. And that's big.
Pitch, it brings up third baseman Wilson Texter.
Will Texture looking to have some fireworks here. The third baseman, Nuss, over to talk to Land. Says, you have it. Well, you only have to face their number 3 hitter. Will Drew.
Walked the last 2 times up.
Yes, he
so,
has.
But that was against Howard, so.
Meester has a good lead. Looks at ball upstairs, ball 1, 1-0. Seahas holding Meester on. Strike number 1 right down the old pipe.
That one's a tough one to watch. Be aggressive on it.
See if Texture can poke one out here. 1-1, and they'll chase Meester back.
Land with the turn, but no throw. The last thing you want to do is throw that thing away. I'll take it.
The 1-1 by Land. Meester, there's a base hit. Oh, that.
Oh, man, that
play by
almost
the-
skipped away. That was a great play by the left fielder. Well, Brad, here
Shortstop Gus.
comes Gus Varney
Are they going to intentionally walk
I'm gonna
Varney to
imagine
get to
to
Lou
get to Lou.
Texture?
Oh, wait.
Wait a second.
Yep, they're
Yep,
going to
gonna
intentionally walk
intentionally
him.
walk Varney to load the bases.
Well, and Varney hit that one out last time up, but here we go.
Well, you know,
Texture's got to stay in
Texture's
there and
been-
get this.
Texture swinging a good bat. Base hit will, and the infield on that right side is going to be drawn in on the grass.
Well, we are going to call time, and we're going to have a quick conversation. You know, Brad, we've talked about it. Rand's been a little bit wild, and you know, ball skips away here. Meester's got good speed at
Meester
third.
could come home. Yep.
You know, ball skips away, and Van Sickle, after taking one up into the undercarriage
Yep.
during warm-ups, might be a little apprehensive about that.
See if we can get a pass ball here.
But if you're Texter, this is the time.
This is,
You know,
yeah,
just stay
exactly.
back and get a good cut on it. That's
Yep.
all you got to do. We just need to get Meester 90 feet home and call it a game. Just flip it out there. You don't have to kill it. You just got to get it out there on a line. All right, here we
2
go,
outs.
Brad.
Bases full of Wolverines. Lou Texture in the box facing Reese Land here. Bottom of the 7th inning. Land's pitch. Ball outside. Hey, you have to bring it to him.
Yeah,
you
he's
can't walk him.
got to see one here. If I'm Lou, if it's not right down the pipe, I'm not going to take a hack at it until I get a strike. But if he fires one right down the middle, be ready to hack at it.
Here's the pitch.
Right
Texture's
down the
gonna
middle.
drive one.
Texture
That's gonna be a
base hit. That's
That's
going to
gonna
end
be
the game.
Texture, all he has to do is touch first, and he did. That's going to end the ball game for
Lou
Dike-New
Texture
Hartford.
comes out with a big base hit to win this one 5-4.
Hey, Tom, you want to send Lou up so we can talk to him when he gets a chance?
All right, well, I think that's going to be quickly our player of the game. Lou comes in, gets his 3rd win in relief, and the winning base hit. I don't
know what to tell you.
I don't know, Brad. This is just the way this season's gone.
Well, and we talked about it. How many times has the opposing team switched pitchers when they're ahead, and it comes back to bite them in the rear?
Yeah, and it almost didn't here. You know, it looked like it was going to be the right move, but you know, Lou hangs with it, and man, just comes out with a great piece of hitting puts it in the right field.
Boy, he shot that one past. You knew he was going to turn on it.
Yep, and he hit it right in the hole. I
Yep.
mean, he couldn't have thrown it better into the hole there.
He could have never hit it any better than what he did.
So the Wolverines survive. I don't even know what
scare.
they ended up with. I know they had 13 hits against Decker. They survived, giving up 4 runs, quite a few hits.
Yeah.
By the Cougars, and what we said going into this game was going to be a battle. We said it would be tight.
Mm-hmm.
I said that. I was hoping it wasn't going to be the case, but you know, it was, and that was it was a huge battle here for them. That was great piece of hitting by well, really a great 7th inning by both sides, by the Wolverines.
Yes.
Both pitching with Texter and then to come up and get guys on with 2 outs and give him an opportunity. And this is, again, now that it's done, I can say this, but the no, that's the twice. That's twice that we've seen teams intentionally walk Gus Varney, and it has come back to haunt them both times. Gus, you know, and it's just the guy next man up mentality, and these guys do a great job. We talk about how impressive they've been, but we talked about it tonight with Ian Steffen during the JV game about how these guys have each other's backs. They always are there for each other. They're always making sure picking somebody up. And one thing I didn't notice, but it was noticed by the other guys up here in the press box, is coming there in the 6th and 7th inning, the first person out of the dugout, getting ready 5, was Cam Decker.
Oh, yeah.
You know, this is a sophomore who pitched a heck of a game.
Yes.
And left behind. But, you know, he's the first one out there congratulating his teammates and keeping everybody up. That's just what this team does.
That's how tight-knit this core of Wolverine players are.
And yet again, another night and another hero.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. We've talked about it every time, every game. It seems like it's somebody else. You know, tonight, Walston solo shot in the 5th, Varney 2-run shot in the 6th, and then, you know, that run in the 7th. It's like these guys just they don't quit.
No.
We've talked about it, and we keep saying it, and we can keep saying it over and over, but they don't. They really don't quit, and I'm just happy to watch these guys.
Oh yeah, it's been a pleasure to watch these guys play. I mean, and I thought, to be honest with you, I thought we were dead to rights having them pound out 13 hits against Decker.
Well, and at one point with us down 4-2, you and I said it between innings that it looked like Howard was going to go the distance. He was tough.
Yeah.
You know, the Wolverines hadn't got to him, and he just left one out over the plate against Varney, and Varney made him pay. And then they had no choice at that point but to bring it back and have to come back after him. And then again, I don't know anybody that doesn't walk Varney in that situation.
No.
As hot a bat as he's swinging, you don't let him swing the bat there.
No.
I mean, you have a base open, but that makes everything more important. That makes every pitch more important. That makes every block by your catcher more important. It makes a ball that squirts through, which that ball didn't. That was a shot by Texter, but a ball that squirts through changes the game.
Mm-hmm.
And that makes it tough, and that's tough for any team, you know, to come back and to do that. But honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little apprehensive about bringing Texter up here, but I told Coach Martin that he, of everyone on this team, he's the only one that we put a live mic on, and I'm a little worried about.
Oh, it could be,
but you know what? He's earned it tonight.
He earned it tonight.
Gets his 3rd win. And hasn't started a game. 3 wins and no starts.
Yep.
3 wins and a save and no starts. But, you know, I thought just an excellent job by him tonight. I couldn't, you know, a great way to start the weekend.
Oh yeah, marvelous way to start the weekend.
And honestly, a great thing for this team going into what'll be a doubleheader on Monday. That should be a battle.
Should be a dandy on Monday.
I expect that to be a huge battle.
Here comes the.
Looks like Lou's on his way
up here.
Have to quick stop at Mom there, and then he'll be
we'll
up.
Get Lou up here.
Well, like I said, I hope I don't regret this decision.
Well, you know, it is what it is. Keep it clean, buddy.
I will.
All right, Lou, can you hear me?
Yep, I'm good.
All right. Hey, we've been talking about it. You know, every game, new hero. Tonight it's you.
Yeah.
You come in, you get your 3rd win. You haven't started a game on the mound, but you have 3 wins now.
Yeah.
All games that the Wolverines were trailing when you came in and come back and win. And tonight you get the other side of it too.
Yeah, it was fun.
Walk Varney to get to you. What were you feeling after that?
I mean, I knew I was gonna hit it hard. I knew when they walked Varney, it was a mistake. I knew I could hit that kid, and I came up, got a hit. Just fun win for the team.
Well, and Brad and I were talking about it. You know, it's been a while since we've had one of these close ones that has gone down to the wire, and this is now 3 for 3 that the Wolverines have finished off games when it's been tight. So again, what can you say about this group, about your teammates, and about what you guys do day in, day out here?
I mean, yeah, we just work our butts off, and
Keep going. You're okay.
You're all right.
our coaches, they make us work. They always push us to get better, and I mean, man, it's just fun. It's a great group of guys, all get along, have some fun.
Yeah, you're the third person that has said that.
Yep.
You guys are such a tight-knit group. How much fun it is playing with these guys. You knew Land had to bring it to you. I mean, you sat back on that pitch right down the middle, and you drove it into right for the game-winning hit. I mean, there's not a whole lot else.
No, I'll be interested, and to be honest with you, I mentioned this to your brother when we interviewed him a couple games ago, during the JV game. You might actually be out hitting him right now.
Yeah.
You were 2 percentage points ahead of him going into tonight.
Yeah.
But I'll have to see how things fall out here with tonight's game. But you're going to be pretty close.
Yeah, we just have a friendly battle. I mean, I love him to death, but I always want to get better than him and work harder than him.
Well, and that's one of the other things. It's fun to watch you guys being brothers, getting a chance to play, be in the field together, and everything else. And Brad and I have talked about it multiple times with having a brother out there and being able to actually play with them. We talked with the Folkerts brothers have been playing JV together next to each other, and the Steffen brothers as well. And so, 3 sets of brothers on this team. It's just kind of fun, and for you guys, it's just got to be a lot of fun playing with your brother.
It's awesome, man.
Do you take anything that Will says to you? I mean, like, does Will come up to you and say, "Hey, look, do this," or do you just? Will just kind of said that you just do your own thing, and he kind of leaves you alone. But
yeah, whenever he tries telling me stuff, I just tell him to knock it off. I got it.
Well, and when we've seen it, again, another multiple inning outing for you coming in at the end of the game. Do you enjoy that role of the closer?
Yeah, I love it.
Because that's pretty much what you are right now.
I love it. I love it when it's close and I have to work. I love making everyone work, and yeah, it's just fun.
Good. Well, again, great win tonight. Like we said, Brad and I have said it. Every game seems like there's a different guy that steps up.
Yep.
Looked like for a minute it'd be a couple others, but you stepped up there at the end. Great piece of hitting, and good luck. Big games with Denver on Monday.
Yeah, they're really big. Thank you.
You bet. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Well, Lou Texter, tonight's player of the game, which I don't think was too awful difficult for us to make that decision, Brad.
No, I don't think so either.
Like I said, he comes in, he gets his 3rd win of the year and hasn't started a game. He's got a save on the year, and he's, it's one of those things that we said this the last game that we really saw him come in a tight game was that game that went extras.
Yep.
And he battled and he went a bunch of innings that night.
Mm-hmm.
But tonight, he gets 2 innings. He closes it out, gives up nothing because it was 4-2 when he came in.
Yeah, I mean, he basically struck out 2 and allowed 1 hit, and then shut the door on the rest of the Cougar lineup. I mean, in that bottom of the 7th, 3 up, 3 down. And
this is not a bad Cougar team. This is a team that fights. And, this was a battle throughout, and I don't think I know the Wolverines weren't looking past this game, but man, this was a good battle for them.
Good battle. Hats off to the Cougars. I'm looking for them to make some noise in district play.
Yeah, they're going to be a tough out. They're going to be a tough end, especially as they throw well, they hit well. I mean, they don't strike out a lot.
No.
They hit across the board, and that's tough when you get into that play because that makes your fielders make every play.
Yep, and we talked about it. They're a young team. We're going to see this team here and there give the Wolverines a run for their money. This is a good ball club that the Cougars have.
Yep, and Young with only 1 senior and Wolverines with only 2. So you look at this being a battle for a while.
Yep.
And I expect the same thing, like you said, 2 games on Monday against Denver. Denver Wolverines went over there and got them, and they're not going to like that. They want to come back and get us. And that 0 on the right side of the record is a big target for everybody. We get everybody's best game, and so Wolverines will have to come back Monday, and I will say one thing that it sticks with me. We didn't see a lot of pass balls by McCumber.
No,
stepping in for Reineke and playing and catching in a game that was a 1-run game.
Yep.
And was tight all the way through. He didn't show nerves. He didn't. He stuck with it. He blocked a lot of stuff. He got on a lot of stuff. So I was impressed by his ability to come through tonight in what was a battle.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I mean, in what was a tight game that every pitch mattered and every fielding play mattered.
And he didn't get rattled. I mean, we seen him miss the foul ball that, could have easily been, that happens, but he didn't get rattled. He didn't allow a lot of pass balls, didn't allow a lot of runners to advance. I mean, he was a wall back there with Cole McCumber.
Yeah, and we said, really, I mean, probably took away his one put out because of a strikeout, but I think he got the guy at second on the throwdown.
Oh, I think so,
he came
too.
up firing, he threw a great pitch down. So, again, Brad, I don't know what else we can say about the Wolverines. These games are going to kill us, but, as every player has said to this point, everybody we've talked to, these guys they love playing with each other. They're out there battling for each other, and that right there is exactly what you want to see.
Oh yeah,
And again, I want to make sure I say here before we go off tonight, I want to again thank everybody who allows us to do what we do.
Oh yeah,
allows us to be on here, allows us to throw our 2 cents in, and Coach Martin, who allows us to talk to the players, talk to him, really giving us some of that access that allows us to bring that to our viewers. And I appreciate that. I really have loved that this year as we evolve ourselves up here.
Oh yeah,
as what we do.
It'll be interesting if we get Martin up here well, I guess it's varsity doubleheader Monday, but it'll be interesting to see what he says about this ball game. I think kids battled through and through all 7 innings, knew they weren't out of it, and came away with a 5-4 victory. So, Joe, you have anything else to say?
I have nothing else, but everybody enjoy your weekend, and we're going to be back on Monday for a couple of what should be excellent ball games.
Hey, oh yeah, by the way, for all you dads out there, what a way to start your Father's Day weekend, and happy Father's Day out there. So, for Joe Huck, this is Brad Eichenberg telling you Wolverines come away with another hard-fought victory here in Dike, 5-4. We'll see you Monday with a varsity doubleheader against Denver.